see you, peekaboo, I see you, looking at me, looking at you. Hold up, where you going? What you doing? Who you seeing? What you need? What you want? I said, without you by my side, my side, my side. Without you by my side. One time from side to side. Without you by my side, I can't go outside. Without you by my side, I can't go outside. Without you by my side, I can't go outside. One time from side to side.
Chat, good morning. Good morning. And Keegan, good morning, my brother. Keegan just getting himself set. Update chat, how's everyone doing? Mic check. I hope the mics are good. They should be good.
Good morning, brother.
How are you doing?
I'm great, brother.
Weekend good?
Oh, good weekend. A little bit like too fast. Like this weekend went super fast, but good weekend. Your side?
All good. I just want to get these levels good. Testing 1 2 1 2. You guys must think these guys are never prepared, but we are. Things just change. Keeks, give me a testing 1 2.
Testing 1 2 1 2.
Chat, that should be good. I hope that is good. 1 2 1 2 1 2. All right. Okay, so we are ready to go. Everyone had a good weekend. Chad, let me know how was the weekend. Did you guys take a rest? Did you guys get refreshed? Did you work on the weekend like usual? I saw Gianno from Namibia was working on the weekend like usual, so hopefully he's well rested now after working the entire weekend. So Gianno, if you are watching, all love, my brother. Just take it easy on the weekends. Chad, it was a good weekend for me. And a word of the day, Tsepo, Proverbs 28 verse 19. Whoever works his land will have plenty of bread, but he who follows worthless pursuits will have plenty of poverty. Amen, amen. That just talks about putting the shoulder or the hand to the plow. Nothing's going to come easy. You have to work for it. Unfortunately, Chad, success, wealth, money, everything, all of that is hidden behind blue overalls and hard work, if you ever wondered about that. But we're going to get going here. Liesel, good morning. Ruben, Profitable, Donnie Pretoria, Samina, John Ricketsia, Slashy, Tsepo, Forex Money Machine, Jason Larkin, good morning. Our newest wrench, Jason Larkin, Hensku, Sphinx, Jenny Villanculo, Eden Louis based, Delano Hoffman, Vince Cornelius, Vince, Lyndon Knight, WSTNO, Wall Street, NO. I don't know what that stands for, but good to have you here. Samad Bank, good morning. I got strong notification of live. It was pretty strong. The force was in that one. Dylan Savage, good morning. Antano, Carl Jacobs, Gideon. All right, guys, before we get going, let's quickly start off the week right. Let's start off the day right, and we're going to do a very simple prayer. You guys should know it by now. It is simple, but yet powerful, and it contains everything we need. So therefore, Let's just start off the day right. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses. We forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, in Jesus' name, forever and ever. Amen. If I can just get 2 agreements there, that will be good. I'm going to start the poll off shortly. Keeks, I think you said something happened here this morning on the Euro pairs.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the fundamental side of things yet, but yeah, they are dying. The Euro-German CPI. That's what killed it. Was going on all day, but you're already causing a bit of trouble. And funny enough, yen also actually on a bank holiday, yet the yen looking like they're in full force.
Chad, so volatility already running more volatile than some of your wives, because for obvious reasons that we are not going to go into. But let's start off the week looking at the economic calendar. Keeks, I see we've got a Eurogroup meeting today all day, so I think there could be some comments coming out of the Eurozone there.
Yeah.
CPI coming out of Spain, so I don't know how Spain has been doing, but that's an interesting one as well. We've got some business climate indexes, consumer confidence indexes, and economic sentiment indicator all coming out of the Eurozone 11 o'clock. So that's one to look out for. Big one out of the Eurozone is 2 o'clock, German CPI, Chad. Not giving any actual or consensus. I don't know, maybe they don't want to spook the market, but expecting inflation to remain the same. So just keep that in mind, that at any stage can you see that there could be a potential shift in the euro if inflation is still sticky. Kate, thanks so much. Kate ambushing us with a coffee. Other than that, Chad, relatively straightforward. Nothing major that we are going to be scared of today, so we're going to get going here, and we're going to start off the week as per usual with our weekly analysis down to the daily, down to the 5 minutes. So let's get stuck in. 22 minutes to go before the market opens. We've got quite a bit of time. DXY, Chad, sorry man, is the music fine, is the audio fine? Just let me know quickly before we start. I'm going to give it 10-20 seconds. Let me know, because it's a big week. It is my birthday on Wednesday. If you guys want to send me a message on Instagram.
We go partying, bro.
Yeah, I was thinking tomorrow to do something for the team. Yeah, I don't know. This is the thing.
Sunrise.
This is the thing with the team. Yeah, I have to take myself out and invite them. They don't plan any strippers, cocaine, none of that.
Hey, you can't say we haven't. How do you know?
No, I'm kidding. Music. Okay, so the music is a little bit. I thought so much. I just wanted to make sure. Let me know if the music is better. The cocaine stripper thing is a joke. It is a joke, Chad. Please calm down.
We might, just because it's his birthday, guys. We'll let him have a little pull of a vape.
No. Shit. I'm still fighting that demon. Still fighting. Chad, it's now been 2 weeks almost, and it hasn't gotten any easier. I'm still craving the vape, but we are almost there. All right, guys. Dollar index, very, very weird close last week. We took out the previous weekly low, never took out the previous weekly high, and as you guys know, I do not like that when we do not take out a previous weekly high. So here's the thing, 50-50 that this becomes a swing high formation. And what I mean about a swing high formation is that this becomes a strong high, in the sense of that the market can reverse from here. So I'm going to actually be neutral on the week due to that.
Sure, we are literally in sync, bro.
I am neutral on the week because at any stage, here's the thing, Chad, at any stage can this weekly just flip bullish and close like that, similar to what we had here. Or we can have a case of this. So these are technically your two scenarios for this week. It's either, let's call it one. Let's do this. So I'm going to spend some time on the dollar, Chad, because it is important. I want to make sure that you guys are well aware of what could happen. So that is scenario one, technically what could happen this week. And that is scenario 2. So take a screenshot, timestamp it, but these are the only two scenarios that we can have this week. So keep that in mind. So neutral on the week for me, daily time frame. Let's see what the daily is doing. And the reason also why I am neutral, because look at this. I don't trade bull flags and all of that, but you can clearly see this was impulsive. And this is currently corrective. The lows and the highs are all overlapping one another. So again, potentially bullish, I'm just saying. For the day, I am actually bullish, Chad. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, I am bullish. Why am I bullish? Because look at this. Thursday's candle close, we broke lower. Then what happened on Friday was that we took out Thursday's low. We failed to continue lower. And then we broke Thursday's high. And technically what's happened now is we've basically broken structure to the upside. So if you go onto Discord and you go to 2G's trading and you go to the education section, and you look at a buy reversal, Chad. Let me just do this. Sorry, man. I want to teach here today as well. So obviously the dollar is important, but I want you guys to understand how I formulate my ideas for a setup, how I formulate my weekly biases, all of that. So give me a second, Chad. The rest we're gonna fly through. I feel like I need to do this. I don't know why, but I feel like this morning I need to really go through all of this. So Chad, look at that. Can you see the setup that I'm talking about? Can you see what I'm talking about here, where it was supposed to go lower, and even though there's 3 candles here, can you guys see it? Does this make visually sense when I show it to you like this on the daily? That this is a potential daily reversal. Okay, so nobody in the chat. The chat is gone. Alright, okay. Keys, I don't know if you can see my screen, but I'm saying on the daily, I'm looking for a potential reversal.
On dollar?
On the dollar, on the daily. Bullish. I'm neutral on the week, but on the day, this is one of my reversal setups, and you can literally see it here to the T. What happened on Friday, taking out a low, then taking out the high. So on the day, I'm bullish, weekly neutral. And sorry, Keeks, the other thing is, while Friday's low is respected, I'm bullish, Chad. Just to point that out. So I'm bullish on the day, while Friday's low is intact.
Okay.
Is it simple? Once we take out that low, things change to the bear side. So a very comprehensive breakdown on the dollar, and I'm going to go over to Keegs as well, because the dollar is the foundation for the week. And just overall, all of our analysis is technically driven by the dollar. So Keegs, over to you, my brother.
All right, guys. So with the dollar, I'm close in agreement with Chris, but then we're going to have some differences. So on the weekly, I'm exactly the same. I'm neutral. But on the daily, I'm bearish. Now, reason I'm bearish, we can start going into that. So first reason I'm bearish, fundamentally, I'm bearish on the dollar right now, especially after last week was the very first time we had a major bearish week for the dollar. So that is just on to play out. So fundamentally, I'm there. When we go to the daily, we did have this massive bull push here on Friday. But the thing for me that I'll take note of is we have this 106 we've rejected off how many times. So yes, there's a lot of wick, a lot of rejection. So at the same time, it does become weak. But personally, I will only go bullish when we can break above that 106 and hold it, is when I will go bullish. Until then, even though we're retesting, every single time we're getting lower and lower and lower. So these can all just be pullbacks. Again, Tuesday, that was GDP. So the big sell-off that happened was the GDP miss. Again, Friday, again, could purely be the fill of that candle from news event. And now sell off again, because even though we had the test, still closing under this 4-hour zone and now trading back down today. So again, when we look on the 4-hour, you'll see again straight just going lower and lower and lower. So again, for me, I will only go bullish once we are above that 106 and can hold there. But now for me, the fact we've already sold off nicely, I'm going to look basically if dollar can just stay under this little rejection zone here on the 4-hour is where I'm going to be looking for that weakness. So again, trading down, having our Asia lows, testing and holding the weekly supply and the key level of 105.300. Trading back up. So big thing for me is we want to see what's going to happen here. We've got our EQ literally very, very similar to where this rejection zone is. So that's what we want to take note of. So purely today, we'll also see there our daily pivot and EQ in the middle of our Asia range. Obviously the highs up here, lows are down here. So we want to just see something like this. If we can test this, even if it fakes it out a little bit, even wicking maybe that daily pivot, but I want to see a very nice pullback back underneath this, reject off of the zone and come back down. If we can do that and again start trading underneath this 105.300 with the dollar, I definitely will see a nice sell coming in from that side. But again, it is Monday, so Monday we could always just see that top wick on a weekly form and then carry on bearish for the rest of the week. So you could even get that buy scenario today, but for me, fundamentals and technicals combined, I'm taking a more bearish outlook on the dollar today though.
Keeks, can you do me a favor? I don't want to put these guys into a transition haze. Will you do US30 and NASDAQ as well? Because, you know, Ed said those transitions are too much and it confuses him, and then he's got an unprofitable week. I don't know, Chad, but Ed, we still love you.
So when we go over to our indices, guys, I'm going to start with NAS. NAS, I'm still taking a weekly neutral position, purely because we haven't broken much levels of support or rejection yet. So even though we had a nice bullish candle, we didn't even take out a high, we didn't take out a low. So we're kind of still in the middle of nowhere at this point in time. So weekly, I'm going to stay neutral. But again, taking a daily bullish outlook purely because the week did close above our weekly pivot, which was also a support zone for us. So on the daily, we'll see this over here. I spoke to you guys about this. We traded back down, turning around, holding the support level, traded back up, retested and held that support, and then started trading up. So not having much movement on Friday, but again, still closing bullish and holding it out. I've spoke to you guys a million times about this with NASDAQ. NASDAQ loves to almost have these doji candles where a lot of people will see this as a rejection candle turn around, but NASDAQ will fake you out to continue to the top. So one thing we want to take notice on the 4-hour, we'll see from the initial push here, we don't have any bottom wick. So we want to just take very, very much attention on that one. You'll see our EQ is over here, so a little bit under, above the 4-hour, if I be correct, yeah, because I think that's our 4-hour start here somewhere. No, this is over here. Okay, no, there it is. So yeah, if we go for our daily pivot EQ, we will actually get that bottom wick. So personally, when I would probably see the fact we've traded up the whole day, taking the highs, see that nice sell off coming in with that DXY continuing up as we said for now, taking Asia lows, possibly even if we don't get the pivot, either just taking out over there, getting that 4-hour, the bottom wick and the daily, get a wick there. And from there onwards, we can come back into the Asia range. Once we're in the Asia range, I'll look for the continuation back to this rejection zone and see if we can break around, as this time it has been tested, but see if we can break through it this time. So I will be taking a bullish outlook on NAS today. Then on to US30. US30 a bit more, again, neutral weekly outlook, but bullish on the daily. You'll see how we basically had, again, now US30 giving us on a weekly time frame that doji candle showing us rejection, and the other one turning bullish for us the next week. So again, we'll see just on the stair step nicely our pullbacks as they come. So very, very simple. We want to obviously target this rejection zone, but also a breakthrough and hold to just continue higher. So very, very simple for myself. All I'm going to look for here is again the same thing, but USD almost a bit ahead. So NASDAQ almost looking like it's a little bit behind. Going to play catch up. So we want to see this traded up, rejected Asia highs, failing to go higher, now breaking lower. We want to see this take the lows, continue lower, even just get this daily pivot, even retest the weekly pivot if we want to. Again, from when we broke out of the weekly pivot, obviously there was a break, failure, broke away. We haven't had the retest, so we could go for this daily pivot, EQ, weekly pivot, retest, and from there look to be trading back above for the continuation. So this could play out today closer to New York session, purely because I think there's going to be already quite a big move. So we could trade down the whole of London to trade up New York. But it's still going to be taking a bullish outlook on indices as well.
Keeks, that was a lot. You feeling good?
I'm ready, brother. I was doing my homework this weekend. Trust me, I'm energized, bro.
Okay. All right, Chad. I'm just looking at the yen pairs quickly, and I'm going to give you guys an analogy once we get there. But US 30, give me a shot as well. Let's quickly look at a weekly perspective. Very, very weird weekly close last week as well. Again, previous week, little ab roller. Last week closing bullish, taking out a previous weekly low. Up against this previous key level, yeah, massive level right there. And I'm going to be very honest with you guys. I think the bulls are going to need some stimulus to get through that level. And even though last week closing bullish, I'm going to be neutral to bearish on the week. And you would say, Chris, why are you neutral to bearish? Here's my thing. We're going to talk about that now. So, neutral to bearish. Look at this, Chad. This was the last swing low formation there. Because from that low, we took out a high. And then we proceeded to take out that low. So, this is potentially a shift in market structure. And we've been talking about it the entire year. At what stage are we going to correct some of this move? Still overall bullish. This does not mean that, we're going to a bear market. No, Chad. It is purely a correction on this move up. It is healthy for a market to correct after a push because it gives opportunity for new buyers to then go and challenge these highs and go for new highs. So
you could almost pull back to, that's the yearly pivot, and you'd still actually
yes,
be bullish.
Yes, yeah. I think this is 50, Chad. If you look at it, that's a 618.
So that's a perfect retracement, and that is still bullish.
Yes. So are you also neutral to bearish on US30?
Yeah, US30 neutral weekly, but bullish on the daily.
Okay. So, Chad, that is the idea. And also that would coincide with maybe bottoming out closer to October, November. We all know what they say about sell in May, go away. Or is it go away, sell in May? I don't know what they're saying, but May, guys selling. Summer break coming up in the US. Traders are going to take their profits. They are going to run. They're going to come back June, July, August, September. But anyways, daily time frame. What do we have here? We have that massive level again. And I'm going to be honest. If the bulls can't get through here, the bears are just going to absolutely pummel them. And looking at that close from Friday, not really convincing for me, Chad. Not really convincing. We didn't take a previous daily low. We didn't take a previous daily high. It is technically an inside day. I'm neutral on the day as well, Chad. I want to see some type of structure break on the daily where we take a previous high. Or I want to see some type of mini structure break where we take a minor support level. So this for me, neutral, not giving me a lot to work with. I can't tell you convincingly I'm bullish or bearish. Lower time frame, let's quickly look at this, Chad. Weekly pivot down here, daily pivot down here, and we've got a little gapperino there. So very, very interesting. Looking at the 5 minute, 80 is looking firmly bullish. It looks like the bulls mean business, and I think while we hold above here on the day, we could see some bullish momentum. Other than that, those are the levels we need to wait for. NASDAQ, 5 minutes left. Let's run through a NASDAQ weekly, also neutral to bearish. Let me just do this. It is Monday, Chad. We want to do a thorough analysis for the week, so just bear with us. It's not the usual run and gun. Weekly time frame, remember we still took out that previous weekly structure low, so it's still bearish. Last week's weekly candle still trading within the previous weekly candle, so still technically bearish, but just neutral for vibes. Daily, beautiful break here on Thursday. This is a nice continuation setup. We talked about it on Friday. Big thing now is we technically have two key levels on the daily. I just want to adjust these two levels here because we technically have two key levels here. So first one for the bulls is going to be this one right here. Need to get through that level, and then also the bulls need to hold 17,600 if they're going to continue higher. So tight little range here. The way we opened up, the way we closed on Friday, ugly, Chad. I hate it when a daily looks like this. So we're going to need to wait and see what's going to happen today. Let's just check here. Asia highs, 80 is bullish. There's that key level. There's that key level. There's your daily pivot. Chad, wait and see. Don't try and do something miraculous on a Monday going into a new week. Gold weekly. This is the one everyone has been waiting for. Weekly last week was bullish. This week, Chad, believe it or not, I am still bullish on gold. Why? Look at what we previous. Okay, but yeah, Keegs. Okay, Chad. Listen here. So we technically bottomed out last year October on gold. Since then, gold has been in a bull run. Looking back on the weekly, the only time we had some type of engulfing candle taking out a previous weekly high was here. And look what happened. We traded in that range for almost 3 months. So all I'm saying is that you can potentially see something like this happen here. So I'm just preparing you guys. We are still heavily bullish. We are in a bull market on gold. On this weekly, I'm going to be very honest with you. I cannot be bearish while we are trading above last week's low. For me to really get bearish, I want to see a weekly close like this with a top wick that took out the previous weekly high and then proceeded to trade lower, something like that. Keep that in mind, Chad. You can come back to this analysis and you can say, Chris, you don't know what you are talking about, but I think sometimes I know a little bit. 50-50, RBB. 50-50. Dyslexia level still in play. Very, very easy for me on the day. 23.32. I'm bullish on the day due to the fact that we had two consecutive bullish candle closures. We closed back inside of this range right there. So while we trade above 23.32, I am bullish. Let's check the 5 minutes and then we're going to go over to Keegs for gold. And then the rest we can just browse through, see if there's anything we like. But lower time frame, 80 is bullish. Here is your daily S1. So technically I'll be looking for buys from here. I'll be looking for buys from here. I'll be looking for buys from there. If it sells, great. I don't want no part of that sell life. I'm looking for the buy life. Keeks, over to you, my brother. Okay, chat, sorry. Markets are open and in motion. Ding, 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 ding. Round one. Fight.
Yeah, Chad. So, yeah, pretty much the same thing. I'm neutral on the week. purely because this thing can go either way, but I am more bullish. On the weekly, we obviously want to take note. First thing first, no top wick on last week's weekly, so that's obviously a very big red flag for us over there. But again, looking where we start on the daily, in a way, we either going to continue back up. Again, no top wick yet on this daily, so very, very high possibility of that flip. And continuing back up, obviously, to go fill this and again put that top wick up there. But at the same time, on saying that, this thing, for example, could test this key level again, fail, and just flip and then take out these lows, and you'll see that big dump to the downside. So we just want to take that off, see kind of how the start of this week goes today, tomorrow. But again, literally are looking for more of the bullish outlooks. On the 4 hour, we're getting this little stair step again. So same as like dollar, where we're continuing lower, we're continuing higher here. So we obviously tested this lower support area, getting back above here, failing, broke above, and hold it this time around. Now we had eventually our breakaway, testing our key level, coming back down. So if we can hold this key level this time around, that will definitely be the big difference for us. Our daily pivot EQ is sitting right above us, so that's obviously the first thing we want to take note of for the day. Another thing we want to tick off that we can target towards. So we've obviously set Asia highs, set Asia lows, being retested, holding Asia lows, and now trading back up. So literally this would have been perfect. Trade back down, testing your Asia highs, and now holding the support zone. So if we can definitely hold this, I'd look to go long pretty much from where the market is right now, and see this breakaway back to Asia highs, breaking Asia highs, get our daily pivot EQ, and continue back to that 2348 key level. So definitely going to be taking a more bullish outlook, but as I say, market's pretty much right now at my area of interest for me. So we're just going to see what happens. Maybe we get a second retest after this, is that 15 is just one wick. So if we could get a possible retest into that zone before we go again, that would be awesome. Otherwise, we're going to have to just look for some type of confirmation for us here to get an entry. But if this holds, this is game on for those buys on gold. And pretty similar to Chris, my outlook is bullish. So I'd probably anything if we disrespect Asia lows, see those sells coming in, but I don't want to be taking any part of that.
All right, Chad, markets are open. We're going to wait and see what's happening here. Just going to run through GU and EU. Not even going to look at yen. I don't know what happened this morning. I don't know if it was tweets, if it was actual intervention. Just stay away from it. They've absolutely chalked it, Chad. Just look at this quickly. This is a weekly chart. Look at this on a weekly. So literally within the first couple of hours of the new week, there's 520 pip range. Beautiful. So if you want to get stuck in there, by all means, enjoy it. I hope you come out alive. I'm going to personally wait for things to settle. There's no need for me to try and get involved in this. I don't even know what you call this. Keegs, what do you call this? Mess. What is this?
Yeah.
Mess. This is
that's
just
all over.
Do you want to get involved in the yen pairs this morning?
Not really.
Okay. Chad, mess. If you see something, let us know. We're going to pray with you as you enter it, and we want to see it. I think it could be exciting. Anyways, weekly, GBP USD is technically bullish because we've got a bullish engulfing, but then on the other side, we have been busy creating bearish order flow. So at any stage, can the next weekly just dump down? So keep that in mind. That's why I'm neutral on the week. Daily time frame, very, very weird daily formation we've got here. I'm going to need to wait and see what we do here. Either today closing bullish above that daily 200 EMA there, or I'm going to need to see some type of reversal from these highs after testing that 200 EMA and then closing maybe bearish like that back inside of the range. Other than that, a little bit messy here this morning. AD is looking firmly bullish though. AD is looking nice and firmly bullish. And Asia has taken daily R. This thing looks relatively chalk, Chad. I'm going to wait and see what we do after the shuffle. Not looking too clean. Euro USD weekly is technically bullish as well, but again, we have been printing bearish market structure, very clear to see. So at any stage, can we just continue lower? However, we had 2 consecutive bullish daily candle closures, weekly candle closures. Here you can see that overlapping price action. I'm technically bearish on the day. This for me is a bearish reversal pattern. Again, go onto the Discord. Let me just show you the bearish reversal pattern right there. Let me clip this for you so you can visually see it. So you don't say, Chris, what patterns are you trading here? I've never seen patterns like this. No, these patterns are there. So wait, where is it? Alrighty, chat, there you can clearly see it. Very, very simple. So just visually, there's one extra candle here. But this for me, there's the engulfing, taking out a previous daily high, taking out the low, breaking below that structure. No bottom wick, so I'm technically looking for sells on the daily. And if I go down to the 5, how do I get involved with the sells? I'll ask Mo. Mo, how do we get involved in the sells on EU? Okay, so that's a good answer. Yeah, anything below here, Chad. But the only thing is the 80 for me is still relatively bullish. But if you want to take a risky sell entry, I would say, yeah, something like this. Other than that, I'm going to wait for this Monday to come and go. And yeah, we're going to... Is there anything else you're looking on the majors, Keeks, that you want to chat about?
Nothing that's really stood out to me. That's looking like too good right now.
Chad, that's the analysis. Relatively weird open here on the week. Some yen intervention. Sorry, that's two things. The one guy, Chad, very funny, over the weekend sent me a message saying, is there a way for us to unban him on YouTube? Because nobody can see his chats.
That man needs help, bro.
But the funny thing for me was that there must have been a period, Keeks, where you were sending messages.
Ask the Chad. The Chad will know exactly who he is.
No, I don't even want to give him airtime, but there must have been, it's not Travel Wild Show.
No, it's not.
There must have been a period, Chad, where you were sending messages, and then after a while realized nobody's seeing the message. Do you know that, Keeks? So the messages go through. He thinks it's in our chat, but nobody sees it.
No, but you see, that's the magical thing about YouTube is when I block you, it's a case of I block you that you have no interaction on YouTube. But you can still watch us and give us the views, by all means.
Sorry, I haven't read the chat. I'm just busy with the charting here. We're going to finish up the charting real soon here. I just want to see quickly... the Forex news. I also think now, I think if you get banned twice, Geeks, if you get sent into the metaverse twice, for 24 hours, then I think you're done.
So doesn't that mean our boy
Travel Wild Show?
gone?
I think he'll be here. He can watch. He'll be able to send messages that nobody sees. He'll be the only one seeing it. So Travel Wild Show, if you are in the chat. We still love you. Send a smoke signal there from Spain. We love you, my brother. Hope the metaverse is treating you well.
Hey, these boys.
Okay.
Genre, no, it's not Connor. Bro, I don't even know. Connor, him and the two brothers trading or whatever they were, they're both gone.
They're also in the metaverse.
Yeah.
Japan's Kanda refuses to comment on intervention. Here's the thing, Chad. Think about the yen as a furnace that's burning, and all they're doing is the BOJ, they're throwing water on the perimeter of the building, but inside the building there's a furnace that keeps on producing new fire. So unless you actually go and quench the fire in the middle of the building, and that fire in the middle of the building is called monetary policy, you are literally just putting out flames on the side, and new flames will just come from the inside because your monetary policy is non-conducive to your currency strength. So, all right, Keeks, I think we need to start working through this chat here. Just get this chat up to date. Slushy cakes, new week slushy, lock it in. You don't want to carry that mental thing from a swing from last week. Lock it in. Get a fresh perspective. Otherwise, your mind will be long biased because you are already in longs. So everything you're going to look for on the lower time frames, your scalping, your new swings, whatever, will be long. And lock it in. New week, start fresh. TJ Riffle, let's print some money. Lawrence Mahisu, welcome, welcome. Marnus van der West. Gavin, goeiemorgen. Hope your cartridges are full, Lawrence. We print, brother. Ken Football TV, where are we with the precious yellow metal? Dan. Keys, did you see anything in the chat with noting there?
I saw Slushy was saying something about he feels like Jax now. You keep missing these messages.
2G's trading, should I close? Close, my brother. Close, close, close. Lock it in. New week. Fresh perspective. Lock it in, my brother. A knife in Afrikaans. Mess. Benty Paz. Good morning, good morning. There's a lot of fundamentals this week, so it's important to sit on your hands until your setup plays out 100%. Chad, I'm looking at gold again, and gold is looking good. Gold is looking like it wants to be traded here this morning. Very, very simple for me. 23.35, Chad. That is my level. I don't know where Keegan's level is, but 23.35. I hope my boy gets in with me.
No, as I said, it's holding that level that I wanted.
So you might even...
thing is, it's not at my entry now. That's
that's the issue.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's already, I mean, if you think about it, that's 23.28 is the entry point. We're already at 23.32 almost. It's already a $4 difference.
Keeks, do you think the BOJ did some work on the guys' accounts that were trying to swing?
100%, bro. 100%.
Chad, let me know. There's no shame if you were in a yen trade. Just let me know. What yeah, anyways. Okay. It is a new week. Let's not get too stuck into the ledgers here this morning. NFP this week. Is it NFP?
It should be. It's,
No,
the first of every Friday, so it would be.
It's the first week after the end of the month.
It is
right?
NFP.
Is it?
Yeah.
Don't lie.
Yeah,
Lie.
it is. It's the first week of every Friday. There, 3rd of May, NFP, non-farm payroll.
Keegan, don't lie to me, bro.
Oof. NFP, PMI, unemployment rate.
Brethren. 200.
Friday's gonna be good.
200 Rand tours loading. Join us this week, Friday, for NFP 500 Rand, and we will give you a signal. All we'll do on our side is flip a coin, but you'll get a signal.
I will say it was an educated guess.
Holy smoke, so it is a big one, Chad. If I missed anyone in the chat, I still love all of you guys. We're going to get Chris's ability to simplify things really blows my mind. Really can't get enough of how he explains things. Thank you so much, Hustle and Art. It comes from years of trying to explain this shit to myself. That is where it came from. Explaining it to myself, trying trying to make it make sense. So that is why you guys are getting the best of it. NFP VIP 50, yes. TPAS 100%. Pray for one of the Furus. Okay, send the opposite. Chad, sorry man, I actually did a IG live yesterday.
Did you go live yesterday?
Yeah, after... I don't know who's in the chat. Who asked me about Winlu, that prop firm, last week or the week before that? Who asked me about this prop firm? Who asked me about this prop firm, Chad? Who remember what I said about this prop firm? Winlu. Anyways, I'm not a chronicle, guys. I don't see this stuff beforehand. I'm not born with the helm, as they would call it in Afrikaans. I just have common sense. It's actually a superpower. Common sense, wisdom. A lot of people don't realize it. Just having common sense is so powerful. And looking at that business, somebody asked me about Winlu, and I said, just purely looking at the business structure, I cannot see it being around for too long. And yeah, as yesterday, one of the stakeholders, shareholders, whatever you want to call it, just nuked the business, saying that they can't technically pay out the guys. And the guy that was supposed to fork out the money for the business, if there was payouts, said he's not paying people out. They've been in business almost 10 months, and they are only generating like 100k a month or 150k. And let me just put it to you this way: 150k for a prop firm is not going to take you far in terms of just running the business.
You could have one guy that has a killer month and that's everything gone.
Yeah. 150 is not... if you, after 6 months... here's the thing, Alex, if you're watching, and if the Winlu executive is watching, because obviously I think they are... here's a tip. If your business growth curve was doing this, there's obviously something wrong. There's big issues with your business. If you were growing, you went into some sort of stagflation, and then your business started declining. So there's an issue with your business, especially in an emerging market. You need to... Here's the thing, Vault Funder's growth curve has been looking like this, steady, very steady, every month just climbing. And again, why? Because we're doing marketing well, we're doing the business well, we're paying our traders as we should. There's just a lot going for Vault Funder at this stage. So you guys hurting the income streams? Yes. Keegan, I saw the post on IG yesterday flexing. You look like a homosexual. No, man. Keegan, you see that
what?
in the chat? They say you're looking like a homosexual flexing.
Who said that?
Do you see it? I'm kidding. No, Leon said you're looking good.
I appreciate it, brother.
Keegan was ready to smash people here, chat. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, no, Keegs, I have to say, looking solid, my brother.
We're finally back on track.
You can honestly see the improvement from the previous one, eh? Like, I could immediately see, like, arms definition in the arms growth. Even the legs a little bit.
Chris, you're going to make me blush, bro.
You obviously don't do legs, but there is some improvement from carrying the weights to go and bench and curl and stuff. So that has translated into some leg gains. No, but Keegs Keeg's looking strong. Well, we need Keegan strong to fight all of these furus.
Bro, you actually want to know the funny thing. Sorry, we were talking about this earlier. Kind of is the whole thing of that other brother of ours who had to apologize.
Yeah.
Did you see he's not even coming to PE anymore?
Yeah, they trip is
it's
everything's cancelled.
postponed. They're still gonna do it, but it's postponed.
Uh,
Well, they ran out of funds for that one as well.
Alian got very, very nervous there, saying Keegan is homosexual. I feel like you can't say that word on here.
I feel like there's a lot of words you get in us that we can't
Yeah,
say.
bro. Sorry, Chad. Sorry, man. It's a joke. It is, flip. I don't know what words you can and cannot say. Chad, I'm just waiting here for gold. Shuffle has come and gone. Out of all the instruments, gold for me cleanest. Very, very clean. Very, very clean. 23.35. Let me just see the majors. Your chat, it's looking ugly here this morning. In currency land. No, gold, I think. Stick it out with gold. Chris, het jy die ou se arms gesien? Hy sal, nee man, hy het 'n goeie hart, Keegan. Chad, 23.35, that's where we want to lock it in. Very aggressive here, 23.30. I'll rather play it safe, 23.35.
But also, Alian, appreciate the message, bro. Can't remember if I actually said thank you, but appreciate the message, bro.
Morning, gents. I keep getting message on Discord. No, it's fake. It's fake. Please, Chad, never message you first. And secondly, would never ask you to invest in anything. The only thing I will ask you to invest in is invest in yourself. That's all. If I'm not asking you to invest in yourself, spending time with self-development, that's the only investment I'll ask from you, is to invest in yourself. Forex, master kinders, what are you waiting for gold to up or down? Forex master kinders, first tell me what are you looking at on gold, and then I'm going to tell you what I'm looking at. As I was late today, what's the daily bias on gold for the 2Gs? Alian, let me know what is your bias, and then I'll drop my bias for you. Daily drops, USD ZAR. Let me show you. It is still range, my brother. Range. We are still in a range. Let me just show you this. Just leave USD ZAR. You'll know exactly when it's time, when the right time comes to trade USD ZAR. Not now. Look at this. Range. So no, we're not touching it while it's in this range. So leave it alone. Don't touch it. We'll touch it when the time is right. And that also sounds wrong in so many ways. I don't know, it is just a bad day to be at take profit level here today, because I can tell you take profit levels are going to get hit. It will take gold down. Okay. Did Rydell drink the whole bottle? For his 50k, yo.
Yeah, bro, I'm thinking of that though. We must actually still send that information on to Rydell.
I have.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, but what's the name said we can't actually share that because his bro at Audi will get in cut.
Oh.
So I sent it to him, and then also I asked what's her name, and he said no, I can't. That is that's privy. We can't actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, just at CapTech ID, just leave it blank, my brother. Keegs, I'm just gonna pee quick over to you if you want to. I might poo as well, bro.
Oh, good, bro.
So, sorry, Chad. I just want to throw it over to Keegan's screen. Those 2 coffees are cutting through me. So I'll see you guys now.
Yeah, Chad, I'm just bouncing through. Yeah, just making sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, so far, guys, nothing on the table as of yet. Gold's been our best bet. The pullback into that 4-hour support and just running. But yeah, unfortunately, we're not in that. Yeah, all these guys will fight like for stupid amounts of money because again, they have to make money. So, bro, how many people? Yeah, I mean, if someone tell you, listen, bro, all fairness, but you're gonna take a beating for 2.5, Oaks will still take it, bro. That'll be the easiest 2.5 you make in your life. It might hurt, but it'll be the easiest. Keys, don't show any mercy. Take down Jason O for good. Make SS trading reputable on faces with you. No, bro, trust me, we're not gonna back off for him. As I said to him when he messaged me that time, bro, that man, I'm not scared of him. I don't know who he thinks he is. He ain't anything special. So trust me, I ain't backing down for shit with that man. And again, like I said, we have this information. It is there, so we can't. But hey, I mean, somehow if it became anonymous and got out, that's just unfortunate. So yeah, he just needs to chill himself out a bit there. As our parents used to say growing up, you can't go around throwing stones if you live in a house of glass. So yeah, it's a bit unfortunate for him. But a lot of these guys, bro, we always spoke about it. I know Rydell spoke about it a few times. Like, eventually they're going to eliminate each other. Because my thing is, think of it this way, Chad. Like, you can scam people, like, your community a few times. Still, eventually, they're going to learn. They're either going to learn or they're not even going to have any more money to let you scam them anymore. So what happens then? They start running, their income starts becoming less because their customer base is becoming less. So they are going to start poaching each other because they're going to try and poach another scammer's clients to be like, you see, I know you're not happy. I know because then you do the same thing here. So you can't actually trade. So they'll be like, I know you this, but I guarantee you I will make your money and this and this and this. And then he's going to poach clients from another scammer and to keep his income up. But in doing that, they're going to go to war with each other. And that's basically what's happening now. Now the scammers are exposing each other and it's just getting nasty, but it's getting funny. So, yeah, we're just going to see how this one unfolds. It's networkies, yeah. Do you know a guy called Izzy? No, I don't. Hey, Keys, can we mix Bolden with proper Nate? Sorry for out of topic question. I have no clue what bolden on it. I have no clue what that is, bro. I'm not sure, bro. He's also a wannabe Jason. Oh yeah. One of my life goals is a yellowtail from the shore, but normal fish from there by the boat. Liesel. What did Liesel say? Where's Liesel's message? What did Liesel say? During the whole bar, they were showing. Oh damn. Gavin Roy. No, I guessed it by the proper name, him asking me that question. So, yeah, I guessed it was, but I don't know that type that he's asking me about. Alzon trades. Keys, you learned today? No, brother. Chris has just gone to the bathroom quick. Is NASDAQ Ninja legit? I know he trades with y'all only. NASDAQ Ninja trades with us. Since when does he trade with us, bro? Yeah, no, Alien, I know that, but I don't know like what it is. For example, there's things like test and all those things, but I've never heard of that, so I don't know what that is. Green G's, happy Monday. What's up, brother? Keegs, so the info you withheld Friday during Insta Live was the bean spilled. No, like Chris said, we did have a pass on to Rydell, but it's private information, so we actually can't expose it without anyone getting into trouble, because it's a case of people shouldn't have that information. Well, gold is flying. Yeah, gold was unfortunate, like with Vault Markets. Yeah, so King Shake again, keep in mind, Chris and I, we don't own Vault Markets. We are sponsored by them. They help us. They power the show. But it's not like it's our thing and that. So we are not, someone like NASDAQ Ninja, we have nothing to do with him. It's the same way you could say like Joe Ash and Darren could trade with Vault. Does not mean they're part of us. I have nothing to do with them. So yeah, you can trade with the broker, but remember that broker is our sponsor. We don't own it. We don't have anything. I thought Chris owned it the whole time. No, Chris owns Vault Funder, King Shack, not Vault Markets. Yeah, there's a difference with Vault Markets and Vault Funder, guys. We keep telling you this. They're two different entities. Yeah, I figured both. No. They're two different entities. If y'all trademark the name 2Gs, yeah, we have Liesel. Yeah, it is trademarked. We own the name. As you said, the website is actually going to be launching soon. And so, yeah, we own the website, we own the name, everything like that. So if anyone had to take it or do anything with it, yeah, we will sue them, bro. But yeah, everything is done legally on that side. It's just for the clarification. Nah, all good, bro. All good. But nah, I think NASDAQ Ninja's an idiot, bro. Just to also clarify that one. I don't think he's like legit. I'll take you by the boat. You can go in sure yard. NASDAQ Ninja is a scam, brother. From that, yeah, there you go. It's Equiposy. Okay. Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna, Alien. I'm gonna put it this way. I can never tell you what's good because I don't know your body, I don't know your blood work, I don't know things like that. So I'm not someone, I can't tell you to do this or that or prescribe anything. So nah, just yeah. Either way, I can't give you in that sense advice on that, bro. I told him my gold early, still holding. Alton, good for you, brother. Where did you enter? I said to the guys, obviously we made this retest, this was the zone to watch out for. If we held, yeah, we were buying, and yeah, beautiful retest. Geeks, 23.39 TP on gold. Yeah, daily pivot, bro, 100%. If this thing breaks Asia highs, daily pivot. I'd even say you could, yeah, depending on what DXY does, but yeah, 23.39 easy TP. No, thanks for the explain on the juice, but I wasn't the one asking, lol. And then wasn't it you, bro?
Hey, here we go. here we go.
Oh, I just saw you. Hold on.
What now?
No, someone was asking me something, but I think it was.
All right, chat. 23.35, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We talked about it.
Oh, it was Crypto Squad. Oh, sorry, Alien. I thought you just answered after that. And then I was thinking it was you. But yeah, Crypto Squad, there's your your answer, bro. Yeah, gold unfortunately ran in, Chris, as we said. That actually held that zone perfectly. But yeah, that was a test and that was gone.
No, here's that dyslexia level. You guys forget the dyslexia level. This thing has got Chad. Gold came very easily today. I'm not even joking. 23.70. I don't know what could happen, but very, very easily. This daily is about to flip bullish. No top wick. I'm just waiting for a retest here, Chad, and I'm in it. So, yeah. That is all I'm waiting for. Anyone on NAS sell maybe? Let's look at NAS. No, it's not at a level that I would sell it. I'm just waiting for gold, Chad. Very simply. I love it when guys ask for money on Instagram and I'm like, bro, go work. Money, please provide me money for trading. I'm like, bro, if you don't have money, you shouldn't be trading. Trading is not something broke people do. If you've got money to lose, you trade. If you don't have money to lose, do not trade. Please. Money is not a hobby for broke people. Please, Chad. If you don't have money and you think, I said this on the podcast as well with Top Trader SA, if you don't have money, trading will take the last bit of money you've got away from you and it will end in tears. So please. What happened to Jason Hour this weekend? What happened to... What happened to Jason Noah over the weekend is when you don't do your homework and you talk a lot of smack. That is what happened to Jason Noah. So if you're going to talk a lot of smack, just make sure you've got a lot of fact before you talk the smack, because somebody might hit back.
Yeah, a very simple way to think of it, guys, is a little one for Jason Noah. This one's out there for you, bro. Is don't light the fuse if you can't handle the heat, brother.
Don't talk the smack without the fact. Anyways, oh, Chad. It is absolutely just incredible what we're witnessing in the FX space. I actually had a quite a long chat with Ricardo Sanos on Friday evening, and we were chatting about what's happening in the space. And I told him, I said, bro, this is actually the best thing that could have happened to the Forex space. And we talked about it last year, Keeks. Remember when we said like 2024 is going to be the year of the cleansing? Yeah. In one of our pods we did. We still said, because people are becoming a lot more educated, there's a lot more real players standing up, a lot more real guys getting seen. So yeah, like Rolio, Rydal, the 2Gs. So,
the pressure's getting put on them now.
Don't talk smack without the fact. Put that on a t-shirt. Joe Ash Noah. Alrighty, Chad. Let's get. I'm just waiting for that retest. I think we're gonna get it the way that it's slowing down. Yeah. If we can hold the.
Just for our little other Indian brother and his ginger mate. We haven't forgot about you guys. Just since we know you're watching.
What's happening? Yeah. What's happening?
We haven't forgot about them.
Do you have something?
No. Just a little reminder, guys. Enjoy the peace for now, but we're coming for you still.
All right. Chad, I just chose peace and love this week. I see Keegan has got a little bit of violence there in his heart, but that's also fine. We sometimes need a little bit of violence in our hearts.
Keeps us fueled.
Check, yeah.
We were saying it, guys. They were probably sitting there on that live last week, and they're like, "Thank you, the 2Gs have a new target." But yeah, that's not gonna last long.
The keys, I actually think I did send them. Let me just check. I think. Let's check here. Let's see. Okay, no.
What are you looking for?
No, I didn't send it, but you can tell him I've sent it now.
Oh.
GH. There's a daily flip zone chat, so hopefully we can retest 23.35 before the flip, because I expect this flip is gonna bring a lot of volume, and I wanna be part of that volume. So hopefully we can test first and then run. Okay. Keeks also thinking about that boxing event. Like, I'm not gonna give it any more attention.
Those guys all pulled out, as we said. It's all easier. It's the same thing what Joe showed them did as well. Challenge accepted. This is gonna be dope. And then you don't hear from them. They disappear. And the thing is, that's the thing. People gonna be like, you see, you pull. I said from the start, I'm game, but I said these guys will pull out.
Alrighty, chat. There we go. Chatadonia, baby. Let me just see. Okay. Chat, obviously the other one ended. We're going to have a pop-up sale this week for NFP. So just check the socials for that. We will let you guys know as soon as that drops. TFT down is done and dusted. Hope you guys took advantage of that. We've got another NFP, not going to be the TFT down one, not as great as that one, but still great, still better than the VF launch one. But yeah. I'm just checking something here for you guys, Chad. Keeks, you're not getting involved in gold, yeah?
Nope. Well, I'm not happy to take it there.
So you're not even going to take it with me at 23.35?
Unfortunately not, bro.
Really? You're throwing me a line, yeah?
You by yourself, bro. I've been consistent, and that's because I'm sticking to my rules, so I'm sticking to them.
Okay. I'm not fighting your consistency. Let me just do this. Chat, there we go, baby. Please wait for the confirmation. I know some of you are already in this thing. Please, I'm not in it. You will know exactly when I enter, how I enter, why I enter. So alright, just had to do some quick admin here on the side. Admin is done. Let me just log out here of the admin portal. Alrighty, Chad. 550k two-step. Bought TFT down on Friday. Focus trader, beautiful. That is what we are talking about here. Chris, Gav, I haven't entered, my brother. As mentioned, I'm waiting for a retest here. Have not entered. Keeks, you said TTSA. Chris said he is gonna take a break from violence. Then your man Bula went hard. Now you're the one going super hard. Hey, you guys and Rydell got balls of steel to mess with all these wannabe gangsters, scammers. What scares me is South Africa is a dangerous place. 1.5 is all it takes. Yeah, we had a discussion on the weekend. It's insane, bro. Just saw the video of you guys on Rydell Fix about Jason. I had you. What? Okay. NASDAQ billionaire scammer. Go check Rolio Jack's channel. Jax. Remember, you can't say cheers, Nas, if you didn't share it with the chat. We haven't had coffee here this morning. Even a young, I don't know, Chad, if you're still feeling flush from payday last week, 2 Kauai smoothies. Keeks, what do you rate?
Hey.
Keeks actually owes me one, but I'm not going to claim it now. Maybe I claim it. Maybe I throw that card. Trade, travel, transform. Do you think he changed his name so that he has been transformed? I don't know. What is your thought about gold? I'm watching 23:35. Maybe he read that verse in the Bible where it says, "Do not conform to this world, but therefore ye be transformed by the renewing of your mind." Maybe his mind has been renewed and refreshed. Now therefore you are a new creature in Christ. The old has passed, the new, and the old has passed away, and the new has come to the fore. So I know that is Travel Wild Show. TTT. CCC. Is that the new Travel Wild Show? Transform, not using caps. Chad, that's how we're going to know whether it is Travel Wild Show. If he uses caps, I'm telling you, Travel Wild Show, be honest. We still love you, brother. We still love you. Just be honest with us, just so we know. I'm going to blow the horn for you. Yeah, you're right. All right, baby. Travel is back. Travel. Let's just keep it clean, my brother. We all here for one thing. We all here to improve, to be better, and to add value to one another's lives. There's no need. If you are long on gold and I'm short, beautiful. That's the beauty of trading, the diversity, the different views. Like I say in that one reel, we have to come here in the mornings. We put that ego aside and we trade what is our plan, and my plan is maybe not the same as your plan, Chad, and that's perfectly fine. That is perfectly okay if my plan is not the same as your plan. John 8 verse 21. Wait, let me get John 8 verse 21. Let's get John 8 verse 21 on your Chad. The word is life. Then Jesus said unto them, I go my way, and ye shall seek me, and shall die in your sins. Whither I go, ye cannot come. Yo, bro, that is a deep one. But we feel you on that. But think about the other verse. I put life and death before you. I urge you to choose life. So every morning we come on here, we're going to choose life. By all means, we're going to try and speak out of this mouth life, love. That is the idea. Anything foul that comes out of the mouth, we're going to rebuke it. And
Yo, bro, where's the aircon remote?
I'll just put it off. It is chilly.
Bro, I said this thing is it's cold in here. Now when I was outside the room and I walk here, I'm like, holy crap, it's cold in here.
Doorbell Allen, young donor, thanks so much. Yeah, TTT is Travel Vulture, but he said he's transformed. He's ready to.
Is it him?
Yeah. But I said we still love him. I said, I just said we are here, everyone, for the same reason. We love our brothers.
At least he also learned to turn the caps lock off.
Yeah. Chad, water bottle empty it is. But I'll grab another 5 liter now. No, I think TTT is solid, Travel Wild Show. As I mentioned, Chad, a lot of people are going through certain stuff. And you just need to embrace the people, bring them in. We just love them. And we just care for them here in the chat, and they are renewed. You can remove a man from the stream, but you can't remove the stream from them. A beautiful lady. The best for me, Keeks, the best for me was that gentleman over the weekend saying, can't we unban him because he's sending messages. Chad, who remembers P1?
Yeah.
Who remembers P1? That lost the plot with when crypto just hit all-time highs. And let's quickly look at it.
Our Bitcoin, brother.
P1, who remembers P1? That lost the plot completely when crypto hit all-time highs. Let's quickly look at crypto since hitting all-time highs. All right, there's still an eye there. So since hitting all-time highs.
Bitcoin King.
It is. Okay, only 10%, but yeah, you feel me, guys. So, yeah, Shane P1 was chatting quite hectically to himself. Bro, I've forgotten about him. And then just over the weekend, he was like, please unban me. I was like, damn, bro. I don't know how to. US 30 again, Chadwell, nothing there for me as of yet, brother. Still within the Asia range, so can't really make a call as of yet. Nothing here. Wait for the Asia range to break, and we've got a gap down here. Just got my first funded account. There you go, Chadwell the Force. Is Mo in this morning? No. Mo, I haven't seen. Milamu, and who's the other guy? Live Trade Up. Live Trade Up just left. He's like, nah. Yeah, Chad, well, I think wait for NYSE, brother. Don't waste your time now. Okay, Chad. Here's the thing. We either going to take it on the break here because it makes it very, very simple for us. That's a session high, that's the weekly high, that's the daily flip zone. So either we're going to get massive volume, teleportation to TP, or the other way around is if we can do something like this, a little range here maybe, and then a minor break, something like that. I would love that. That I would love. But let's see, Chad. So get ready on gold, Chad. Keegs, how's your allergies?
Oh, way better today, bro.
Better.
Way better.
Alright, Keegan's allergies are better. Donnie Pretorius, I would love to stream on Wednesday, but my wife would absolutely, it would just be a bad day to be a streamer on Wednesday. My wife would, no, I'm not even going to try that. So unfortunately, no stream on Wednesday. It is also my birthday on Wednesday, so yeah. I do apologize that we are going to take the day off on Wednesday, but it is one day, Chad. You guys will be safe. I believe in you. Gigs, do you rate the brethren? Could keep it tidy on a Wednesday.
They've got it.
I believe in you, Chad. I believe for one day you will not be a DJ and you will wait for your setup. You will go through. Here's the thing, Chad. Every morning we do the same thing over and over. It's systematic. The approach never changes. And you can do exactly the same. All right, Chad. On the hourly. Wet powder gang, get ready. If we get a break here.
Take it over there.
I want to take it. I am ready. But now that Keegan's not in it with me, makes me a little bit nervous. It's for vibes, bro. Why are you not in here? I used to race quads all my life. Raced from age 4 until I was 16. Then I stooped. All right. Chris, I would love to see you in NYSE session. Well, you know, we've got, we flew in a special guest here this morning. Jevon.
He's a little bit shorter than Chris.
Yeah.
But he gets the job done.
He's going to definitely give you guys some sniper entries going against the grain. Might hit a stop here and there, but overall...
You either snipe or get sniped.
Yeah, that's the thing. Snipe or get sniped. 2G's trading, Chris, I took a buy on EU. Okay, we've got 50 seconds left. Let's quickly look at my brother's entry here. I took... Oh, you took a buy and you managed to risk. Did you take... I assume you took this buy, Anila. This one, yeah. Is that the buy you took? Sorry, I don't want to miss gold. Let's just... Okay, Chad, get ready. Game time, baby. Just going to wait for a little bottom wick because this is the new hourly candle. So, yeah, going to wait for... The hourly is going to close now. We're going to wait for a bottom wick. And once we get a bottom wick, we are in it to win it. There it is. Let's just wait for that bottom wick. Okay. We want to just see a nice, decent bottom wick here. And then the powder is getting wet here today, Chad. How deep of a bottom wick do we want? Let's just look at the previous hourlies. You can't expect more than, what is this? $1. Holy smokes, is that what they give you? Is that what they give you? Chad, baby. Okay, I'm in. Took it, wait, where did I take it? 2337. Yeah, 2337. Okay, Chad, I'm in. Let me just pull my stops here before I get smoked. 32 pips stop. 32 pips stop. Going for... Can we go for a 1-to-1? Let's just go 1-to-1, Chad. 1-to-1, yeah. Once we flip on the daily, I want to see volume, and then I'm going to go break even, Chad. So once we go for that daily flip, almost. Okay, let's see. That line there, Chad, that's the daily flip zone. That's where I want to see volume. Because what could happen here, the daily could create a top wick, and then just come down again. So we're not going to chance it, not on a Monday. All right, Chad. Okay, there we go. Go break even, Chad. We want to see volume here. We don't want to see it reject. This thing must now teleport. Yeah, break even. I wanted to put it below the low of this current 5, but I don't want to have any risk on the table. Technically, we should see volume here. If it's going to drive, it should drive now. Okay, break even, Chad. Here we go.
I do think, yeah, if you take those highs there, this thing's gonna go.
Yeah, it should go. If it's not gonna go, we've technically created a top wick to just now flip bearish. That's what's gonna happen. But yeah, let's see, Chad. I'm break even. Let's see if she can run. Just run for us. Goal, just do it. Monday, just produce here. Keeks, quickly blow into your mic there. No, not suck into the mic. Blow. Blow. All right, Chad. We might get stopped here at break even. Let's see. I wanted to put the stops actually below this 5 because if this 5 flips, breaks its own low, and go bullish. I'm still in, Chad. By the grace of the Father, I am still. Come on, just do it for us. Just go, man. Sniffing my entry here. Yeah, here's the thing, Chad. Here's the thing. If it doesn't drive now, I think it's going to reverse because the 5 minute has now flipped bearish like 3-4 times. So yeah, I don't think if it doesn't drive on this 5 minute candle, very likely we're not going to get that drive. I'm still in barely. I'm holding on here. This thing is holding on for life here. What song is this? I would just love a win. I would just love a win on a Monday, Chad. Just drive for us. Come on. Go. Okay. What? I'm still in, my dude. Again, if I get it now, because obviously on my chart it's okay. There, I'm out. Chad, break even. This chart is not the same as my chart. So yeah, break even. And yeah, nothing I would have done differently here. Break even trade for me. The only thing is, I told you guys what I'll look for now. We've created the top wick. If we come back to test 23.35, we come back to test it again and we hold it and we then get a session break. But yeah, I feel like we managed it really well. We gave it a shot and we're going to look for potential re-entries, but there we go. First shot of the week, break even. Let me see the hourly. Keeks, the thing is, this thing has got so much potential, my dude.
No, it definitely does. But I think the way you manage that is good. That should just run. If it doesn't, then there's a good possibility of it turning around a bit first before it continues higher.
Okay, Chad, I'm telling you guys what. I've got a buy stop on the session highs. I like the trade. I've got a buy stop here just above these session highs. And my stops are going to be below the current hourly low. So buy stops there. Let me just make a note here, because I've got a feeling there's volume that's going to pop through here. That's why I don't want to miss it. I've got a buy stop set on this current hourly high. And the stop is going to be, let me just put the figures in here. I've already set the buy stop. That is your stop loss, Chad. 23.36. Let me also just edit my stop, and then I'm going to run to the toilet, Keeks. Chad. Big P here. 23.36.605. Holy smokes, that's a tiny stop. Make it, okay, I don't think it's so tiny. Make it like 20 pips, Chad. Make it 20 pips. Make it that. That's what I've made it. I'm just going to run to the toilet. I'll see you guys now. Buy stop. Here's the buy stop, Chad. There's it.
Pump definitely coming. Yeah, no, King Share definitely is. I said I do like the trade as well, but I've just been at my consistency again since last week, where I said like I'm not taking like second tier entries. I have my entry, that's where I'm gonna take it from, and that's what we're gonna do. So it's literally Monday, so if I miss my first opportunity, so be it. But definitely is a trade that can still play out quite nicely for you guys. Let's see. This year it's not festive. Just gonna shoot WK, stick to the plan always, And just say guys, it's literally a Monday London session, like it's 10 o'clock, very early days, so not forcing anything so early. As you said, DXY also on my side rejecting that key level, so DXY now at that weekly key level 105,300 again, so definitely want to see if we're gonna reject that or hold there. Geek showing some good discipline. Yeah. I mean, you guys saw it. The zone was tested. So it tested our zone perfectly with that rejection earlier. But that was like a perfect wick entry in that. So if I'm trading key levels, all honesty, yes, I should have just taken that as a retest. But at the same time, again, Monday, you don't want to take something straight off the bat like that. So we're just waiting at Chad. This thing is still looking very good though. No, I was just saying the trade.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not in it still, eh?
No, you're not in yet.
I don't know. I just have a weird feeling once we get that flip, it's gonna.
No, yeah, I agree with you. The thing is, you're holding Asia highs, so daily pivot EQ still untested. So 2034 definitely in the cards. If you break 2030-40, then yeah, that key level 2348, 100% on the cards for TP.
Hourly. Let's just see realistically. Uh, 23:45. I haven't set. Okay, I just set my TP chart. Okay, buy stop say chat. Remember, let me just put the text there, because if somebody comes on you, it's like, these guys are buying. Buy stop, not yet triggered. So let's wait. NYT not yet triggered. And what I'll do is I will delete the buy stop if we break the current hourly low, which is there. Okay, delete it. Yeah, delete it, Chad. Fuck. You know when you have that feeling like gold is gonna do a number, Keegs?
Yeah.
I just have that feeling. I don't know if it's gonna be a tweet or something, but I've got that feeling similar to your trade. Was it on Wednesday?
Thursday.
That rocket you guys took.
Thursday.
Sure. That is what I'm feeling here. But anyways, Chad, let's come back. Let's reconvene. Let's quickly refresh and renew. Asia highs not holding. Oh yeah, Euro. Sorry, Nila. Let's get back to Nila's trade. Sorry, Nila. Nila, I assume you took your trade here. Let's just quickly talk about Neil's trade. Where? Yeah, sorry, Nila. I assume you took it there, eh? Let me know quickly. Okay. Nila, firstly for me, remember what I said at the start of the session. Look at my daily bias on euro, and then look at my daily bias on dollar. So that is why I wouldn't have taken the bias. Also, the thing is, if I look at the daily, this daily for me is very, very clean in terms of the potential for this to go bullish. And remember at the start, I mentioned while we are trading above Friday's low, I'm bullish, and there's also that key level, which is also the weekly S1, weirdly enough. So I think purely from that perspective, creating the narrative for me from that, I wouldn't have taken Euro USD. Also, thinking about it, it is Monday, and nothing wrong with the trade technically, Nila. There's technically, in terms of our setups and our criteria, nothing wrong with it. It was a retest of the key level. We broke above it. We technically tested it on with that bearish candle. We broke it there. So perfect structure to take it from. And then this candle closing bearish back inside of the range. Yeah, I think you managed it well. So you basically took 5, let's say it popped up a 5. No, you did well. Wouldn't have done anything differently. Just the only thing was this, my daily bias. That's the only reason I wouldn't have taken it. Enter a buy now. No, guys. Okay. Enter a buy on what? Chad, sorry, man. I missed the chat. Yeah, I was pretty locked in on gold there for a minute. And I feel like gold and the dollar can rally together today, Chad. Just with everything that's going on, the interventions, the risk averse, almost a risk off scenario we've got going here. What did Asia do overnight? Actually forgot to check Asian markets. Nikkei closing up 0.81%, Hang Seng 0.47. Yeah, so relatively bullish out of the blocks, and then just a massive retrace. Let's see if there's any swing potentials for us. Chad, if this 4 hour, I doubt it could, but if this 4 hour on gold, this current one can close bullish above the weekly pivot. Beautiful, beautiful trade for swing, because then this becomes a swing low formation, and then this becomes a reversal setup there on the 4 hour. Otherwise, we can wait for the next 4 hours to see if we can close above that weekly pivot, and then I will enter a swing position to try and hold into the first part of the week to go to 23.89 potentially. That's a monthly R1. Why? Oh, should be weekly. Yeah, Chad, I'm just checking the swing potentials for us this week. Yen base. Okay. Back to gold we go. Abnormal market on, yeah. Imam, please stay away from yen pairs today. Please let it settle in. Now in I have not taken on guard from 2 weeks ago when I said I am not vaping. I have not vaped. I have not even put my lips on a vape. I haven't even like told somebody give me one pull of a vape. Nothing. I told you guys when I cut something, I cut it. Nas bullish with tech earnings will dip tonight with Apple, but Amazon tomorrow it will pump. There you have it, guys. Fabio giving us the signal there. So full margin Amazon. Go and get some calls. Let me actually get Amazon on here now. I'm full porting it. My boy Fubs does not miss. Geeks, you full porting Amazon as well at the open.
100%, let's go.
Amazon. Let me just check if I've got it on here. Why do I not have Amazon? I've got Meta, ZTO. What is Amazon? I think it's AMZ if I'm not mistaken. What is Amazon's ticker? Chat, sorry man, I just want to check Amazon's ticker quick. Amazon. Yeah, AMZN. Let me try and find it. AM. Oh, I found it. $180. What is the maintenance margin on this? Specification. Kids, you know it's mad, Chad. Look here. On the stocks, if you right click on it, I don't think I can bring this tab across though. Let me screenshot it for you guys. Under fundamental data, it actually gives you like all the websites: Yahoo Finance, Finwest, Sec Edgar, MarketWatch, Wall Street Journal, Seeking Alpha, the Motley Fool Barons. And then it literally gives it on the stock. So I just want to see what the margins are, Chad. I'm going to full port that Amazon tonight before the close. Contract size is 100. Margin. Okay, there's your margins, Chad. So it's basically the margin required for one lot, which is 100 shares, is only 16,800 Madiba Rands. Madiba Randa, so we can full port that bad boy tonight. Chad, let's see what gold is gonna do. I don't have my buy stop, but remember the buy stop was here. Let's see if what I thought was going to happen is going to happen. If you are still feeling a little frisky, you can still go on the hourly. As this literally there, you can put a buy stop. Your stop is a little bit wider. Okay, there technically, let's say you're in. And there's your stop. Still $2 only. Yeah, I'm not in, Chad. I'm not in it. Technically a $2 stop. So this hourly flipping bullish now, re-breaking its high. 25 minutes it was busy creating a bottom wick. So yeah, there is your potential. I'm not in it. I'm not taking it. I would have loved it on that initial push. But let's see. Let's see if the idea plays out. From here. See if that idea plays out. What's the size of this candle? Yeah. Chris, I did a job on Amazon for selling goods. Alright, Fabs is either about to make everyone money on that full port or no one is going to have accounts left. No, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. My Amazon account has been blocked by the manager. Okay. Holding Asia highs. Okay, did you take Asia? Oh yeah, so there's technically an Asia high continuation setup. Yeah, you're right. But for me, I'm just worried about the grids. ISAC, just take the normal one without the bonus. Standard account. Don't take the micro. Your Nvidia is going to be a massive one, bro. Adjust your presentation, please. We can't see clearly what you are analyzing. Alright, my brother. I want to quickly help you out here. Just quickly bear with me. Check. I'm going to show you here. Watch this. Firstly, there's the watermark. Gold. And then if you look here, big. I don't know if you can see this. Gold, ZA, USD, and just to the right of the 5-minute time frame, right there. I don't know. Is that something you can see? Is that visible? Is that something you can work with, my brother? I don't know how more clear. Should I make this maybe a little bit bigger? The symbol. Do I need to do it something like this maybe? Let me just check. Maybe I do it like this. Let me know. Is that better? Is that something you can see? I don't know. Chad, I thought it was pretty visible here. I think that short-term attention span just hit that brother. He was like, I can't just watch for 5 seconds. I need to ask. But we still love you, my brother. But there it's quite big. I made it nice and big for you, so you can see it there. Maybe just I need to make a note here. This is the symbol and the time. Japanese yen rallies after suspected intervention. Chad. Profitable 2Gs. I got a 5k 2-step on Friday on VF, but I haven't gotten any profitable. Profitable, do me a favor. Have you emailed support at Vault Funder, please, brother, so we don't miss any of the queries? Please just email support@vaultfunder.trade. I can promise you the guys are going to get back to you, and it's going to be beautiful. You're going to see. No, not like that. It was fine. Chad, is this too big? Let me know. Is this too big, the symbol? Must I reduce it a little bit?
Yeah, it's too big.
Is it too big?
That's
Is it big?
yeah, it's big.
Just a little smaller. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. The guys, Keeks, they said they can't see the symbol and time frame. Chad, I think that's a little bit better. Maybe the watermark as well. Let's just get that watermark nice and toasty for the guys. So there's it, nice and toasty. Is that fine now, guys? It's still too big. I think it should be. Should I be E on gold 23, 37, 61? I would say so, yes, Hamdi. I would say because you're gonna need to see some volume come in here if you're still in. Is there live chat for Vault Funder? I bought one account, but due to network fees, the payment was short 98 cents, and I can't send one. Don't stress about that, Daniel. Please just email support@vaultfunder.trade. Don't stress about the 98 cents. We will sort you out. We'll grab that. Just say that you are literally $1 short, and we will issue the account for you. Don't stress about that $1 short. No, but isn't this the normal size though, Keeks? Or is it still too big?
It's a little bit, but
Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Okay, chat, I think it should be fine now. It's just this. Oh yeah, Chris, can I run the MT5 download on my phone? Yeah? Oh shit, there gold does that thing, Chad. This is what I was talking about. Let's see. Oh. Okay, the next level 2340. I'm not done with gold yet, Chad. I'm not ready to leave her as of yet. I'm not ready to leave her. I feel like Keeks has left her. Keeks is not keen for her anymore. But it's not your EQ, eh? Keeks, that purple is your EQ.
Bro.
Okay. Chad, this is my last level where I'll look for the longs. If it just runs through 2340 without giving me an entry, it's fine. But 2340 last level where I'll look for longs. We obviously took a break even from here, but perfectly managed. Not woulda, coulda, shoulda. Perfectly managed. Then I said there's that buy stop, so if somebody took it, you can just go break even. Not very risky setup, but just not a setup I'm gonna take every single day. So yen gone. Don't even look at the yen. Take the yen off for the day. This thing can really hurt your account. This is a 5-minute candle, and this 5-minute candle is 85 pips. Let that sink in.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the UJ 5-minute candle being 90 pips?
UJ, what?
It doesn't look like a lot, but these candles are like 80, 90 pips a candle, my bro. Look at that.
Yes.
Look at this. You'll think like this looks like a 5 pip candle, and it's actually 50 pips. So everything is 10x. So Chad, just leave it. This thing can really, really hurt you today. Don't get greedy. You're not missing anything there. Just leave it. Yeah, you can. In Forex Factory, it says German CPI all day. No, it's not all day. It's coming out, I think, at 2. Let me just bring this back in here. It's coming out at... Sorry, let me just bring it onto Monday. Yeah, it's at 2 o'clock, not all day. What is this now? Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, for the guys that entered gold, you can just go break even. But this is that move I talked about that I wanted to get into. Didn't get into it, but also fine. We're going to see if we can maybe grab something here, 23.40.
If we would reject it, that would be flippin' nice. That would be beautiful.
Wayne could see it. Now that's good service. Rounding it up when you're short. Where else? Yeah, Wayne, Chad, we're not going to try and wrestle you for $1. There was actually a lady, and don't start a trend, please, that was short on quite a big order, I think by $15 or $18, and we still issued the account because to go through the hassle, emailing backwards and forwards, not even worth it.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, does the pump or sudden run happen 30 minutes after? No. The pump can happen at any stage. Yeah, you can ask Keegan, for instance, when he takes his pre-workout, the pump all of a sudden hits. It's not the same. Keegs in the gym, sometimes the pump hits 10 minutes in. Sometimes the pump hits at... I don't know, Keegs. When does the pump usually hit you in the gym?
Honestly, different times there. I think it also depends on the workout. How much am I getting that blood pumping? What am I doing? So it's also different. But I normally say about properly like almost maybe 20 minutes into the workout.
Does it hit you then?
Yeah, I'd say properly, yeah.
VF launch, there's a code. The pump is about to hit you on gold. So that candle whacked my TP. Beautiful. Yen. Okay, Emil. 2 coffees, please, my brother. Or did you enter that before the stream started? Remember, Chad, if you take a trade and you didn't share it with the Chad and you come on here boasting about TPs being hit, that is 2 cappuccinos for the G's. It's a fines. It's a fines meeting, unfortunately. I'm still trying to get a smoothie out of Keegan. It is tough here, Chad. I might need to arm wrestle the guy next to me. So yeah, you guys might see an arm wrestle live here. Dollar holding weekly S1 gold.
Yo, I think if dollar can break high, gold might actually have a bit of a pullback reject of this EQ.
My thing is, I've got that feeling today that risk off with the yen intervention. That's why I've got a feeling dollar, gold is going to rally together. This is what I wanted. Anyways, Chad, that just comes from looking at charts for very long. There are times where you expect something like this due to that no top wick. I thought that this move here, this entire move was going to happen literally 15 minutes earlier once we started breaking there. But it's fine. It is completely fine, Chad. Gold is a fire trade again. Thanks, Chris. Lilith, beautiful. I'm not in it. I took a break even. Like I said, I don't even have no remorse for the way that I've managed it. I feel... in terms of my performance managing it, I feel like I did very well. the buy stop, I feel like maybe I got a little bit too edgy. I should have held that buy stop we had here. I feel like, because remember I told you this is that move I was expecting, and I still said only a $2 stop. But anyways, Chad, it's not done yet. This thing is not done. I'm telling you, it is not. Dylan Hansen, baby. Oh, the dono.
Oh, the boys.
There was a lot of horn for a lot of dono there. Chris, I'm struggling to understand what type of news will impact certain pairs and when should one stay away from the markets when there is news. ESAC, very, very simple, my brother. You need to think about a European country that is obviously going to affect the euro pairs. So any euro pair, if it's a European country. If it is the US dollar, it's going to affect the US dollar and any US dollar crosses. If it's, for instance, the yen, it's going to affect the yen and any crosses. So very simple. As a newbie trader, rather stay away from news initially, because you don't have the fundamental knowledge to actually digest the news, to make a call on what it should be doing, and therefore you'll purely be gambling. So, Keeks, I don't know what your suggestion is for somebody new. Maybe you can answer that one as well, because
if you knew, I'd just say stay away from news. Like, that's the simplest thing. Like, if you're still new to trading, like, to truly get a good understanding of like fundamentals takes a while. So I honestly wouldn't even try to do that, because the thing is, if that's what you're focusing on, I think like what Chris is saying is you're taking maybe the gamble approach because you want to have those quick successes, where rather focus on actually trading, developing your skill before focusing on those type of trades.
Okay, greetings from Tunisia. Beautiful. That's Africa, eh? Tunisia is, I think, northern Africa, western side.
I think so, yeah.
Let's see, Chad. Sorry, man. Is a geography. Northern Africa, yes. Let's see if it's on the western. So it's in the middle. Tunisia, beautiful. No, it is, yeah. I almost want to say more west than east. Alright, Tunisia, beautiful. Looks like there's some Roman heritage in Tunisia. Looks like the Romans landed in Tunisia as well. Yeah, some Roman heritage running through Tunisia. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Gold, Chris. Okay, let me just check the chat. Yeah, chat is going off. Loving that party trick, Chris. What is that, Lennon? What party trick? Too many feelings this morning, Chris. Yeah, too many feelings. That happens when you start trading 100 and 200 lots on gold. You'll have a lot of feelings. No, I'm kidding. I'm not there yet. I would love to get to that level again very soon, Chad. For you guys to see what high stakes trading looks like. It is something different. I can promise you, when I start trading even 50 lots again on gold, I'm not going to be reading the chat. That I can promise you. I will be locked in like it's nobody's business. So once we get to that stage, you guys better believe it's not just vibes. There's some money on the line. Chris Keeks, what do you feel is the minimum? Chris Keeks, what do you feel is the minimum recommended amount to trade personal funds if the goal is to grow the account, for example, 30K a week on the account while trading funded accounts? I feel like Keegan can answer this one very well because he took that, he's made that transition.
It honestly depends. The first thing I'm going to say is scratch the idea of 3K a week. Scratch that.
Beautiful.
That's when you're going to get emotional. You're going to get attached. That's when you're going to feel maybe behind on your progress, things like that. So scratch the idea of a target. You're going to trade what you got to trade. You could have a market like last week where Chris and I can make a lot of money in 2 days with the trades we took. But that's the case of those. And those both trades were at the end of the week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you put yourself behind because you pressure yourself, things like that. And Thursday and Friday was your opportunity. You would have made triple that, for example. So, yeah, targets, scratch it. But honestly, going back to it, grow the skill, grow the attention to detail. So scalp away, do your things, and before you know it, you'll be doing that 3K, things like that, without even that being the objective of the account. So I'd say start small, trade, literally do 250 Rand if you have to do something like that a day type of vibe. Because end of the day, you just made 250 Rand sitting doing it on your phone. So start small, don't go for those big numbers. And again, like I say, just be patient. Trading is not this miracle, get rich overnight thing. But if you sit it out, I promise you will get there. So yeah, start small, and I'd say before maybe a month, maybe 2 months, maybe 3 months, you will see there. But again, one thing I will say when it comes to the value, when you are going to trade money, you're okay to lose. Because when you're not emotionally attached to it is when you're going to do your best.
Chad, let's get Emil, Willified, or Oliver. I feel like I've seen you here for longer, my brother. But if it's your first week, awesome. I feel like I have seen you. Focus trader, we talked about that. King Shack, USD, heavy manipulated, could be. Agree, news and noobs are not friends, yeah. Noobs will get wrecked during news. Changes. Morning, Chris and Keegan been journaling, and for the first time in 1 year and 5 months, I'm actually seeing blues and not reds for the start of the week. Thank you. Changes. I think you were the one that we actually talked about journaling. Dollar is bullish, guys. Yes, dollar is bullish, my brethren. If you can see here, Carlos Jr., if you can see that we are bullish, and if you went to the start of the session when we did our full analysis, we said we are looking for a bullish dollar. So yeah, dollar is bullish. But also, Carlos, if you understand fundamentals, you know that the dollar gold can also rally together. But all right, let's just leave it there. Chris, what lot size do you use? I use different lots for different days. So Mondays I start off with 1 lot, and by Friday I trade 1,000 lots. That's just how I do. I progress every single day. That's how I stay young. No, I'm kidding. It all depends, my brother. All depends. Young Danadette, Jock Blichnout, baby. 140 Matiba Rants, all the way from Jock. Where are you from, brother?
Hey, the Chad.
Jock just throwing down. Chad, not playing around here with the donos today. Bad day, Keegs. I don't know about you. It is a bad day to be a dono.
Hey.
Because donos are getting hit here today, Chad.
They're being handed out, Chad.
I hope none of you guys are a dono, because donos are getting clapped left, right, and center. Loving these stream, James. Keep up the good work. Lyndon, Stanton, love the support, my brother. Love all of you guys joining in here. Love that advice, brother. Thank you. Y'all, Keegan giving some solid advice there. I wouldn't personally take any advice from him, but for you, no, I'm kidding. No. The reason I wanted Keegs to answer that, because Keegs actually, I think it was last year, where you were so focused on the prop firm accounts, you actually forget the value of that you can trade. You still have the ability to trade. So why not trade a live account as well? Because what happens, Keeks, and I don't know if you've got the same feeling, if you get so stuck into your funded accounts,
Yeah.
and trying to get it, it feels like there's no reward. You never really get a reward. So even if you trade 1,000 rand real account and you make 100 rand, there's a reward. You can withdraw that 100 rand. You can grab yourself coffee for the day or whatever. But it becomes real. Where with a funded account, if it takes you 2-3 months, whatever, to get the account live, you never feel like you're getting any reward for all of that trading you've done. So even if it's 1,000 rand account and you make 100 rand a week, and you can withdraw that and buy yourself a smoothie from Kauai, because that's what it's going to cost you, 100 rand, which is absolutely horrific. It is not right, Chad. Still waiting here for gold. Jock just throwing a massive donor there. Richards Bay, Chad, that is where things are happening. You guys thought things are happening in Joburg, Cape Town. Richards Bay, Chad, that is where, I don't know what you guys are doing. Richards Bay, I'm kidding, I don't know what, I think it's steel. What is Richards Bay's main economy? Richards Bay, I think it's harbor steel, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like there's Richards Bay main economic driver. Chad, sorry man, I just want to check this. Main economic activity. Let's see. Apart from the mining industry, okay, tourism is a major part. I think, I don't know what they mine there, Chad. I feel like it is it coal? Okay. All right, Chad. Coal district, Richards Bay. I've been to Richards Bay when I was younger. Can't really remember it. I think I was 3. But from what I hear, it is vibes there as well. I use 1 lot, always beautiful. So if you use 1 lot or 5 lot, you still remain number 1 in our hearts, my brother. I won't lie, Keeks, that kind of flipped something in my head now. Solid advice, man. Hey, Keeks getting some recognition for his advice. All right, changes. Good luck with the yen pairs, Chad. As mentioned, it is like this year. On a normal day, this would be like a 8 pip range. This range here now is 30 pips. So just be very, very careful whatever you trade on the yen pairs. Asia has been taken, and weekly pivot, daily pivot. That's what's happening here. Keeks, I'm just going to run to the toilet. Just show the guys what you're looking at there on gold.
Alright, Chad. As I said, just basically keeping an eye on gold right now. DXY pumping up, again lining up here at this rejection zone. So key thing, guys, I said to you, if this thing can break the rejection zone, good thing, we're probably going to go for Asia highs up here, as that remains untested. So we can see that basically play out. So if that happens, gold can be going down for those Asia lows. So we'll see what happens there. This thing breaks back into the Asia range. But until that, it definitely can continue higher. As I said to you guys, 23.39. I can't remember who asked me this morning. But if you're still in, definitely said that was an easy TP for you. And then if we can get above the weekly pivot, 23.48. Honestly, the next target. So we're going to see what happens over there. But yeah, we'll just basically take it by ease, guys. See what happens here on the charts. And just take it nice and slow, see what we need to do. So let's just take it nice and slow, guys. It's also going to buy a franchise from gentle honesty, what amount of personal capital would you guys say is significant to do some serious trading? I know any amount should be taken seriously, but for you gents, Lyndon, if we had to say obviously what we trade, you know what, to be fair, Lyndon, honestly, again, it just depends on what you want to do with it. Like, that's the thing. But yeah, if I have to be serious, like for myself, anytime I've done like a little account to do some growth or stuff like that with, for myself personally, I'll do like $500. So yeah, that's if I'm gonna do like a little trade or things like that, I'll do it with like $500. Realistic lot size for 1k. Minimal, I can't tell you that because I don't know your trade setup, so I don't know how big your stop is, things like that, so I can't just give you a generic lot to use. Keys, any FMC gold nuggets? When is FMC, guys? It's not. Not tonight. Wednesday. FOMC Wednesday. Not at the moment, bro. Remember, this is the press conference, so I think we'll talk about it on Wednesday morning. We can talk about like some outlook stuff like that. But yeah, it's actually a very interesting one. This one, I think, purely because of what happened with the end of the market this month. Geeks, 10k dollar account. What would be the proper position size to use? Not rushing, but want some advice. Chadwell, the exact same thing I said to the other guys now, bro. I can't, like, you can't use a lot size, like just one lot size on every single trade you take. Because remember, your contract sizes is different on yen pairs to majors to gold to indices. So again, the contract sizes can be different. So in that size, your lot sizes are going to be different. So you can't just like say use a 2 lot on everything you do. Like, it doesn't work like that. So yeah, and again, that also depends, like your stop loss is going to be different every single time. So your stops, so I always say use a percentage. So work out, if I'm going to use 5% of the account, how much, what would the lot be then if this stop and this stop and that stop, so that your stops can be different, your trade setup is different, but you will always be using the same amount of money per trade. Just stopped. Good sir. Okay, no problem. Thanks, brother. All good, bro. Just working at 0.5% risk or 1% depending on your experience. Yeah, Rowan. Possibility of adding a lot size calculator on the Volfunder website relevant to the contract size of Volfunder. The Focus Trader, bro, you can use any lot size calculator. So just go, as I always say, I personally use FX calculator. So just go use that one and that thing's perfect, bro. Hey, the man had to come make an appearance here, Chad.
Hey Chad, just can you say hello?
He sees an opening and he's
yeah. I'm just waiting for my Uber quickly. I have to go to the doctor.
Yeah, like still.
Yeah, she's still in the recovery phase, but I'll be back before 1. Why I'm here, guys? Trading Alchemy, 1 o'clock. See you guys there. DM me for the link. See you guys there.
Hey, man, he quickly can give himself a shout out. Yeah, Jeff is alive, guys. Man is back and well. We had to bribe him a bit, quickly fly him in today. He's been a hard man to get a hold of, but he is back in office today, so we're going to see what happens there. It doesn't work nicely. It says I should use 0.05 on my 550k unless I'm being dumb. Yeah, bro. So first thing I'm going to tell you is I'm going to literally open it in front of myself now. So if you go over to it, if you open up the app, FX calculators, once it opens here, just wait. So you obviously go position size. These bloody ads. Position size. There we go. Obviously now, so you'll choose your currency. So at the moment, my accounts are dollars, so I have USD. So let's just say I'm in gold now. So let's just say, guys, if this was the trade I'm going to take, just because I'm helping out my brother here. Let's say this is the trade. We are going to run a 30 stop. Okay, so let's even just go there. Let's just say 30. It's irrelevant what the TP is, but obviously the Asia highs, whatever the case was. So there's like a 1-to-1. So you'll see there's this number right above my thing, 302. So that's obviously your pips. So you'll go put there your account balance now. So dollar, instrument, gold, XAU, USD, account balance, whatever your account balance size is. Then amount at risk. You'll say how much you want to risk. So let's just say if you had a 550, that would be 500,000. So your account balance would be 550. The amount at risk 5,500 would be 1%. Then your stop loss on the right there, it needs to say pips. So if it doesn't say pips, click on the 3 little arrows on the right of it. You'll see pips or price. Make sure it's on pips. And there you're going to go put in 300. And then your standard lot will come up. So you'll scroll down, not position size. The next one, standard lot. And that will give you whatever your standard lot should be. So hopefully that helps, guys. But yeah, that's how you use it. Felipe, no, brother. Just use your ears, my man. I'm literally saying I'm helping a guy understand how to use the FX calculator. It was just an example of if you were taking a trade, how to use a lot size calculator. Following along with you, of course, I get an ad. Yeah, bro, also got one. So yeah, focus trade. Just let me know, does that help, bro? I think a lot of the time the guys have the stop loss amount basically on the price and not on pips, and that's where it goes wrong. My FX book calculator works fine for me. Yeah, there you go. Master method. As I say, guys, I'm not saying my one's the best one that I use. That's the one I use. So, for example, if guys have questions for me, I can open it up literally on my phone in front of me and help you. But yeah, that's just what I use. I've never had an issue with it, so I'll stick with it. Got it. Thanks, brother. Had to have gone wrong somewhere. Yeah, no, all good, bro. But hopefully, that works for you moving forward. Think you use the ZAR account? Yeah, that's what I said. I just said I use dollar, so my account's a dollar, my funders are dollar, my personal accounts are dollar accounts. So yeah, I just prefer it. I have like 2 ZAR accounts, but dollar is just I prefer it. So my main accounts are dollar accounts. It just keeps me like statistically and like psychologically. It just helps me with dollar. That's what I was like developed trading. It's nice to just see in the big ZAR amounts, like because at the end of the day, for example, you can make $2,500, and I'm like, oh, it's a good trade, $2,500. But then it's like I make 50k in rands. Just it sounds so much more. It's even though it's the same thing, psychologically my brain just deals with it better. I can stick to my percentage and stuff like that. So yeah, DXY nearly back at that rejection zone, so we're just gonna see what happens over there. Gold. UJ at the weekly supply. EU under the Asia lows. That's actually interesting, because I do have a bit more of a bullish outlook for it. So this is actually interesting for me. EJ also down. GU. So yeah, GU still looking better because this one's still above its key level where EU is under it. So GU still looking like it can just be a nice retest and reject. GJ. Yo, I don't know about GJ. I know everyone says he wants to go long on this, but flip. Indices, NASDAQ coming down, as you said, broke this morning. Retest, continue lower. US 30, as you said, broke. Nice fail to even test. Break below. Already running down for that daily pivot. So, yeah, everything actually going very, very nicely to plan so far this morning for us. Bad example, KKK. Wait, what? Bad example. What was a bad example? My USD trading account grows even when I don't trade due to poor ZAR. Yeah, that's the nice thing about dollar, bro. Oh, sorry, Chad. I just have to eat. I need to get my meals in because I eat so late now because of obviously doing the double stream. I actually end up always missing one of my meals in the day, and I get a bit forced in the afternoon. So your boy's got to push my meals forward a bit now. Do. All right. I saw a 2K and I saw a 2K and just got stopped for $400. Great Monday. Hey, King Shack, bro, but that's greedy, brother. Up $2K and not taking it. We're selling, bro, full board.
Are you selling?
Selling, yeah.
Let me just enter. Are we selling though? It is a valid sell though.
No, for me, if you get back in Asia highs, I'd sell. Especially because DXY is back at that rejection zone.
Alrighty, chat. Sorry, man. I was not pooing. I just had a quick meeting in the office. Yeah, the guys from Red Bull wanna sponsor us, but we are not gonna wear the sleeve like Sia Kulisi. They want us to wear headbands. So we were just discussing gigs. I don't know. I told them.
Yo, so Chris, King Shack, that's even worse, bro. The fact you sacrificed 80% of your TP and took a loss because you were waiting for 20% more. Like that's a bad loss.
That way you 80% your TP,
yeah,
and
so
it comes close to your entry, and then you move your stop loss.
Like you say, so he was up 2K and got stopped for 400. Okay. But I was like, but that's greedy. And he's like, oh, you wanted 350.
Oh yeah.
So for $350 more, you now lost everything and took a $400 loss. No, plus $400 lol.
Keegan, are you?
Oh, okay, but either way, okay, well, you still didn't. Okay, sorry, so you didn't lose, but I mean, you still gave back then 1.6, which you could have had.
Keegs, listen,
yeah.
Are you happy with the headband? Because you, Red Bull said we're not like Sia. They're not gonna see our arm. A headband makes sense. So I said maybe customized headphones, Red Bull, but we'll see, Chad.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay, Chad, gold. I'm still here for gold. I'm still here for it. Back at the daily flip zone. So this thing still has a lot of leg room. Very interesting that we took out Friday's low, now flipping bullish. Very, very interesting here, Chad. Red Bull caps. No, but for real, we are busy chatting with Red Bull for like a mini sponsorship deal. Keegs, how's that looking? Keegan is driving that. Some merch for the new office, for the podcast, some Red Bull neon lights. Obviously stocked Red Bull fridge for the pod. Keegs, maybe ask them for the stream. Maybe I have some dope 2Gs Red Bull caps. I don't mind wearing it.
No, we could do that.
I don't mind wearing it. Yeah, as Lyndon says, while we're at it, might as well ask them for a gaming chair as well. Be like, you guys were willing to spend 5K, might as well spend 75K while we're at it. Let's get really stuck in here. Chat 2340, very, very simple for me. As you can see, the latest on Friday night was that we couldn't hold above it after breaking below. And then also on Friday morning, there we had that explosive move once we started breaking through it. And then we had this explosive move here as well. So 2340, gonna need to see some type of break and closure above it. But I'm all for it. I'm here. Dylan Savage, beautiful chat. Please remember we do have the pre-request wall. If you've got any pre-requests that we, myself and Dylan, chatted to another. Sorry, man. These nose hairs are horrific. Starting to tickle my nose. I need to go for that nose wax again. That's the issue you get when you go above 33. I never knew that you could get nose hairs so long and hairs on your ear. Believe it or not, the hairs on your ear, those white ones, they grow like a little afro. So here's the thing, chat. Pre-request wall. Feel free to send your pre-request. We actually have a team behind that pre-request wall that's praying for you guys. So feel free, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling that you are in need of prayer, please check it out. I've pinned it there. Dylan Savage posting the pre-request wall there. Feel free to, let me actually show you guys what it looks like. Here it is. As soon as you click on it, I love to pray and I love you guys, and you can read through all of this. You can put your email in there. Please note that I do ask, can I talk about your request in the future or in a video? We'll keep anonymous. So anonymous fake request, void this right. That is just for somebody trolling. You'll see that in this section as well. So feel free to drop your prayer request there. It's something we take very personally. It's something we don't take lightly, because we've said it so many times. People go through stuff, life happens, and we are here for you guys. Everyone in the chat, myself, Keegan, all of us are here for you. Plucked them, Chris. Wayne, way too sore, my brother. Keegs, have you plucked the noses? It is,
bro. That brings you to tears quick.
That's the only thing. That and like emotional movie, like Man on Fire, Denzel Washington, that will bring me to tears. Nah, my bro.
No, bro.
You don't pluck that stuff one by. No.
Wayne, rough.
Wayne has got no idea. Either Wayne does not have nose hair, but to even have the audacity to say pluck them.
Bro, I'll never forget it. My dad's like in his 60s, and he phones me the one day, and he goes see these like coolie barbers up the road from him. And one day he goes there and he's like, yo, no, the guy's like, listen, he says, listen, yeah, we got a little special at the moment. Do you want the full package? So he's like, oh, like, all right, like shave, everything, cool, full package. So now they shave him, this. They even give him like a little whiskey while they're doing it.
Okay, beautiful.
Head massage, everything. And then the guy brings out the wax. He says, okay.
Who's this, your dad now?
Yeah. So my dad's like, what? So he says, no, like now we're going to do the nose hairs.
Hey.
And my dad's like, never done this before. And he's like,
yeah.
Okay. He says, no, but it's part of the full package. So he says, okay, we'll do it. And he puts it in there. Everything's fine. And he's like, he can feel it gets like a little bit hard. Ooh. So he says, my boy, he says, when that guy pulled the first one out, he's like, I was going to get out the chair and leave. I was going to go home with the other one in there still. Like, I was done. So he eventually, he takes like a 10, 15 minute break. They did the other one. And he says, yes. But that thing nearly brought him to his knees. But then he phones me like 2 days later and he goes, but you know what?
I feel so good.
It's the best breathing I've ever had in my life.
Man, Keegs and Chris, what a great pod you said. We need more. Are you talking about the pod of me and Keegan on Top Trader or the podcast on our channel?
Also, what do you guys think of the podcast on Sunday, guys, if you watched that one yet? Jean Lee.
You know what? You know what's weird? I initially thought the John Lee podcast was not going to do well. And no offense to John Lee. Absolutely love the guy. John Lee can't speak English well. That's the first thing. And the second thing is Jean Lee is a little bit quirky. And I'm very honest when I say that. But then again, I told Keegan, you know what the beauty is? And Keegan said, I phoned you on Saturday. I think it was Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday, yeah.
Saturday, and I said, Keegs, you know what? The pod with John Lee is going to do the best out of all of them. And I said, the reason is John Lee's just a standard guy. He's not somebody that does social media a lot, like videos. Like Ethan Garland is very polished. He's very TED Talk vibe. Like he speaks very well in an interview environment because he does a lot of videos. He does YouTube himself. Garen as well. Garen obviously has got a community as well, so he speaks in front of people as well. So his approach is very laid back, but also still polished. But the thing with Jean Lee is it's very real and raw, and I feel like we need to do more of those. I always feel like we want to put the guys with the big followings, with the experience, but somebody like Jean Lee, I actually really enjoyed re-watching that. The story of him going full time, then getting clapped, how we got through that. So that for me, I really enjoyed. And
but you know what? I must say, what I loved, and I said to Kate again, love the guy, not like making fun of him or anything, but that just being authentic and real. Like, I don't know if you saw, he had like a whole little watch party with his friends and family to watch it when it went
really
live. Yeah,
where? I
just go check
it.
his story. Like it's almost like his whole family and friends all got together waiting for the premiere, the countdown for it to start. And again, that just shows you guys, people that are real and raw, they're doing these things for the right reasons. And honestly, like, it's stuff like that which makes me so, like, it does typical, makes you warm inside there, just to be like, damn, I can see what this means for the guy. I'm stoked for him. I'm actually happy for him.
Hey man, yeah, that's solid. Hey, look how proud that man is.
Yeah,
Yo, you can't take the smile. No, it was awesome. Hey, look at that. And you know what? That's the beauty of the podcast. It lifts somebody up like Jean Lee when we spoke to him. He was in a little bit of a dump before he got that payout. He was doubting himself a little bit, and now putting somebody like that on a podcast, and after he got a nice payout with Vault Fund, he's got another one launching. It just builds you up as a trader, and now all of a sudden his family seeing him. It is absolute, Chad. That's why we do it. That is why we do it. Pods were more valuable than gold. Guys, you might possibly have been asked this, but love your podcast with your guests and wondering when the podcast with Shaquille.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks time. It's the last one of the Cape Town trip.
This week we've got Rolio Jack airing, and the last one. Awesome one. Shaquille's also one of the coaches for the Ultimate Trader, which will be launching very, very soon, Chad. We are working tirelessly to get all the logistics polished. Marketing team already showed us the landing page for that. You guys know when we do something, we do it. I don't want to say correctly. I think my English is also done for the day. Ons doen het reg. Ons doen het nie halfhartig nie. We do it right, and we plan the stuff we do. We don't do half-baked shit like most of these other guys out there. We do something proper. Hey, Keeks, I didn't even see that little watch party. That's so dope. Nah, that's cool.
What?
Look what I said, Sahil, and then look at his reply. Just put it louder. Just Oh,
You know, it's
Chad.
moments like that. So you're like, this is why I need a social media break.
Chad, here's the weird thing. I was chatting to Sahil on Sunday, the Indian trader. We just had a long chat about business and a lot of other stuff. And as I go on my discovery page on Instagram, it's like all these Indian jokes, like guys that are English, and then they flip to that little bit of Indian accent. And the first one that came up was absolutely legend. And I sent it to Sahil, and the man was not pleased with these. Just a bad day to be an Indian guy on Sunday. Anybody watch the Fallout show? No, I haven't watched it. You guys watching the show? I'm trying to run the show. Hustler mindset. You guys should stop watching shows and start running the shows, guys. That hustler mindset. Okay, Keeks, chat to me. What are we doing on gold? Don't tell me we're not doing anything.
I'm only selling under Asia highs.
Okay.
Otherwise, if this
Buying
thing can
above.
close above the EQ, I'll buy.
Okay. Where's your EQ? 2340, eh?
2339.5.
Okay. Chad, let's just check here. DXY. DXY still rejecting that 200 EMA. Very interesting. Jane, they say on Bloomberg we are in another Cold War. Any comments on how a cold was such as the past will affect trading? Weirdly enough, Lyndon, I'm not 100% sure what a Cold War is, but I think a Cold War is where you actually war against one another with economic sanctions. So it's not like a physical war, but it's to do with trade and all of that. So that's why they call it a Cold War. So you sanction one another, you don't export to certain regions. Let's see what's the definition. Let's see. Yeah, there you have it. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me maybe just put it there. Chad, yeah, so that is more or less what the definition. Well, when it comes to stuff like Cold War, this and that, all I ever think about is what is the long-term economic effect certain actions will have. So, but I will look into it. The thing is, if Bloomberg is saying it, it's not Bloomberg or a bunch of low-life scoundrels trying to get retail investors to take the bait. So yeah, if you're watching Bloomberg, you most probably also post reels on the weekend with Drake and Weekend, working on the weekend like usual. So if I see somebody posting pictures of Bloomberg running in the back end, then I know this guy does not know what he's doing. Bloomberg on the back end is just for vibes. Unless you've got a terminal, Bloomberg TV is for wannabes. What do you think, Keeks? Working on the weekends like usual with, and then you watch replays of Bloomberg.
Yeah. I'm going to watch what's happening in the past
Yeah.
so I can just feel amped and good. And then when I come, just to get me back
Working
on
on
the
the
charts on
weekend.
Monday, and then I'd feel all hyped, and then I can get clapped. And then just carry on, rinse and repeat.
The beauty about South Africa is we don't need to enter any Cold War. We just destroy ourselves economically, politically. So, yeah, we don't even need to enter a Cold War in South Africa. We've got the brain war in South Africa, Keeks.
Yeah.
It's a war against thinking logically. So we're fighting, our politicians fighting any logical action that they can take. They try and numb it down to something that would destroy everything in South Africa. And yeah. Keeks, Lottering's question, I've talked quite a bit up. Can you please help me out on that one? I feel like...
What you going on about now?
No, it's just asking for some advice there.
Advice I was in like studying I want to take. Seriously, I'm doing my own funded account. As I said, my goal is like 1K a week sometimes. I make like 300 a day. What advice would you give me to grow? I'm reading those books as well, send on Discord and studying off the website. Baby Pips. No, Lazarine, brother, you can go back if you weren't on here earlier. We gave some solid advice earlier in a nutshell, but the biggest thing I'm going to tell you is take away a profit goal and take off a time frame. Trading is not to get rich overnight, and if someone told you that, they lied to you. It's a long game. That's consistency. The eighth wonder of the world, compound, is what is going to save you.
Yeah.
So build up and literally just slowly grow, slowly grow, slowly grow, and you will get there. It's not going to happen overnight.
Guys, I love that Token Tuesday, or we can call it something. But on Tuesday, we discuss stonks. We discuss cryptos. I like that. Highest, what did somebody ask? Highest paying dividend stock must be Merafe. This thing dropped the divvy like it's nobody's business. They nuked me with a beautiful divvy a couple of, I think 2 weeks ago. The divvy on this thing makes me moist in my neck. I get like a neck sweat when I see a neck sweat. Merafe. The divvy, dividend yield 32. That is a divvy that can get anybody excited. Yeah, so the earnings beat in March. Chad, I might just for vibes. So that was the actual, that's the 12-month rolling divvy. Just for vibes, I might just throw like everything at Merafe. Now that we talk, Chad, I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to throw. I feel like sometimes in life you need to make one big play. I want to sell out of all the other. Yeah, Chad, you are witnessing it live. Keeks, then we should actually, what we should do, Chad, I don't know if we can maybe do it on Q2.
Yeah.
The YouTube portfolio, where we can, I'll put, let's say for instance, 100K down.
Yeah.
And I will invest it with all of you guys. And so I'll say exactly what we're investing in, when we're taking profit, and we'll actually make it a public thing. We'll share it somewhere on a public domain for you guys to see. But before we do that, I just want to grandpa real quick, Chad. Give me 1 second. What is gold doing? Gold is not doing. All right.
These markets aren't doing anything.
Okay, Chad, give me 1 second. I just want to grab a. But I love that idea. I like that idea. Alright, gold. Keeks, looking at what gold was doing last week, around about this time to 12 o'clock peaking, would you take that potential short? Remember how every time aggressively it would reverse around about this time?
Definitely can. I mean, it's at the end of the day, this thing's holding that EQ. So definitely can see the short coming here. That's why I say personally, I just want that Asia highs. That would kind of be the confirmation for me.
The focus trader, I love that idea, bro. And we can actually, with the new setup we want to build, Keeks, that can actually be a segment where we got the news panel and we get somebody in and we facilitate it, talking about some cryptos, talking about some stonks.
Yeah, it would be dope.
Am I really going to go all in on Marafi? Let me first just check this portfolio out. Chad, so here's my portfolio. We're just waiting for gold. Let's just check DXY rejecting that 200. I'm still keen for gold. I feel like we're going to get a late move here today. Let me just see. Okay. Interesting. Let's just check gold here. I've got a bit. Chad, sorry man, I'm drinking a lot of water. I'm trying to cleanse my body. Keeks.
Yeah, bro.
Just show them what you're looking at there, not that stuff what I see now. It's the others. Okay, yeah, the chart. Okay. Chad, I'll see you guys now. Give me 2 minutes. 1 minute. The guys are asking what is an EQ.
EQ is your equilibrium. So, get in a nutshell, the EQ is 50% of the previous daily range. So, the same way if you just did this, if you go on a daily, you take from the bottom wick over there, you do that. That little middle line you see over here, this there, that would be your EQ. So, 2335.6. And if we go down now, you'll see 2339. So, roughly the same area, 2335. I could have even done that a bit wrong, but yeah, the EQ is literally just 50% of the previous daily. So that's all you want to notice. But yeah, DXY melting off. This is the only thing I don't like, guys, is because DXY is rejecting its EQ and going bearish. So I don't know if I like the idea of gold rejecting its EQ and going bearish as well. That's why I went for Asia highs as our confirmation. No. GPO, not from alcohol. Okay, thank you. No stress. If you lose that much density, you're not likely to be profitable, and that's a bad investment for the company. Yeah. Yeah, I know that's true. I'd say, guys, still honestly nothing else on the charts for me. EU finally back in the Asia range. GU doing the same thing. But yeah, I don't know, this Monday just not looking like it for me today, Chad. So yeah, just one of those days.
from alcohol. Who's recovering from alcohol?
Well, they're saying, is that why you cleansing your body?
Oh, no. I'm cleansing my body from a bad diet and not drinking enough water the last couple of weeks. The issue is with hydration, especially now that I'm picking my training back up again after being sick, is that people think you hydrate while you train. No, hydration happens days before you actually train. So your body goes into a state of hydration. Keegs will tell you about that. So you constantly need to keep your body hydrated, not just during your exercise, but beforehand as well. So I'm trying to build up those, let's call it hydration thresholds. That is not a clinical term, Keeks. I do apologize if I'm just thinking like hydration thresholds. It could be. I don't know. I don't know. Chad, okay. ABSA, horrific, down 26%. ARK Investments, down 13%. AO Technology Solutions, biggest piece of shit stock I own, minus 78%. Let me just show you this piece of garbage. And I honestly think there's a special place in hell for these guys. AO. I didn't put a lot in there. Took a little gamble. Took a little stump. AO. Yeah, I don't know what these guys are busy with, but they are busy with the wrong thing. AO. It is just horrific. This is a daily candle, Chad. I don't know why I thought this was even a good idea. Just looking at this thing, doesn't even have volume. Anyways, minus 77% on that bad boy. Coronation, I bought that for the divvy, but last year they scratched the divvy, so I don't know actually why I'm still holding it down 13%. Kira Holdings up 26%, Data Tech up 11%, Exaro down 14%, Grindrod up 17%, Implats minus 35%, Kumba minus 3%, Merafe minus 2%, Omnia minus 18%. I'm actually an idiot, Chad. This thing was up heavy. Let me just show you.
I think it's still on my chart.
Is it still? Yeah. Oh, damn. Sorry, Chad. AO, yeah, you didn't miss anything. AO, the South African stock, just horrific. Purple Group, the meme stock, the owners of Easy Equities, down 50% on that. Omnia, Chad, sorry, just want to chat about Omnia real quick here. Omnia. Omnia Holdings, it's this one, y'all. Let's quickly go to it. Yes, I'm an idiot. This thing was up lacquer at one stage. Yeah, I've been holding this since last year. This thing was up heavy. Like, was it only 10%? But now I am holding beans 18%. Holy smokes. I'm seeing flames on Omnia. Renogen, just horrific to be a current shareholder of Renogen. Just also showing me flames. Tungela minus 25%. Also has got a big divvy. Let me just see. That's the only reason I took it. Okay, it's dropped to 15.45. What was the earnings on this bad boy? Okay, as expected. A little bit of a surprise. Dividend 38.64. I'm still very bullish on miners, Chad. Very, very bullish. That's why all of these plays, I'm actually going to sell out of all of my other positions. I'm going big into miners. Single transaction value must be less. Why though? Why do you want me to sell in blocks? Yeah, so Chad, I'm actually now while we on here, I'm gonna sell out all these other stuff. I'm gonna go big on. I'm gonna go big on miners, Chad. Big. This is not financial advice. Please seek financial advice from your financial advisor before making any financial decision. Please note that this stream is purely for educational and entertainment purposes only. We still love all of you guys, but I just need to say that because I know some of you might do something that you are not familiar with. Why can't I sell more Signia? What is happening on here? Oh, no, man. Okay. Chad, still waiting here on gold. You guys aren't missing anything. I'm waiting for the break above 23.40, or I'm waiting for one more rejection off that level here. If we do another rejection and we break structure to the downside, I might consider shorts. Otherwise, I'm waiting for that long. I still feel like there's one more push in it. Here's the daily flip zone. That is where we're building volume now. So I still feel there's a lot of volume to the upside left. If we can get above 23.40. So bear with me, Chad. Do not go anywhere. Feel free to ask questions. GU ripping. All right, let's have a look at GU. Chad, let me know. Do you guys want to do something where we talk a little bit about stocks, where we talk about crypto? Is that something you would consider? Where we talk a little bit about more long-term investing? Let me know if that is something that you guys would enjoy. I love it. I can talk for hours on it. I really do enjoy it. This portfolio minus 17%. I've been holding this drawdown, I think, for like 2 years. At one stage, I was down 30%. APSA, damn. Just taking chin shots here, selling this rubbish. ARK Investments. Yeah, ARK also had a lack of divvy though. Yeah, but I'm going to go big, Chad. I'm going to go big on... no, man, ARK. ARK is playing games with... Why? No, man. It's going to take me like the entire day to sell out of that thing. Okay, we'll just leave ARK. Coronation, selling that shit. Coronation, if you guys are watching, you guys are playing games, bring back the dividend. Your stock is nothing without that divvy. Bring back the dividend, stop playing games. Tell this, if you know somebody from Coronation, please tell them they are playing games without the dividend. Tell them to go and go back, go see what MTN did years ago when they initially had those issues in Africa. They kept their dividend the same, Chad. That is why I have a lot of respect for MTN. Go check. That's why out of all the South African networks, I've got the biggest respect for MTN. I think for 3-4 years when they weren't even turning a profit, they still paid their investors a dividend. That is what you call vision. Not about the short term. They had vision where they're going in the longer term. That's why I'll always love MTN. If you understand that, that's a ballsy move they made. Technically after losing money in a year. Okay, Chad, here we go, baby. Here we go. Gold. Get ready. Get ready. I'm selling stonk on the one side, and oh, bye. See you guys. Yeah, it's a new analyst, guys. She will be analyzing the charts for us. All right, here we go, Chad. As mentioned, that late move incoming.
And you enter already.
No, I'm just gonna wait now, and
You can do it.
alrighty.
Oh shit, all done. I actually missed an important call here.
For the Red Bull. We're trying to get Max out of that seat. Chad, yeah, 23.40. Let's get ready. Get your charts ready. Let me just sell out of all of this. Okay, Data Tech, Exaro, we're keeping Grinrod. Let's sell out of Grinrod. Please don't tell me there's limits. Okay. Okay, here we go, Chad. Here we go, baby. Just give us some volume here. That is what we are all about here, the volume. I'm not going to take it on this break, guys. Just be very aware. I want to see a break. I want to see a retest. And then I want to see a continuation. Why? If you go back to that first break initially on Friday morning, yeah, you'll see that it was arranging here. Then we had that explosive break here. So I might look, if we do something like this, I might look at buy stops, because obviously 23.40, I don't know, this could be like an algo level, or something happens at this level, because look at that quick bounce off it. So, but now going into late Friday, a lot of rejection there, and now initially a lot of rejection here as well. So hopefully we can get that retrace. But yeah, let's see. A little bit aggressive to try and take it here. I would love a retest, Chad. If we don't get a retest, also no bottom wick. This thing is relatively bullish, but let's see. Just get your charts ready for gold. As TD Jakes would say, get ready, get ready, get ready. If you don't know who TD Jakes is, that's also fine. Okay. Might not get anything here, but let's see. Get ready, Keegan.
You can do it.
Chris. Keegan, what is your setup here for gold? What do you want to see?
I don't like the fact there's no bottom wick, so that I don't like. But a little bit more of a pullback. So if you had to go to a 15 minute, a little bit to your left, you would see there's a little bit of a support resistance area.
Wait, show us. Sorry, man.
So even if we don't
okay.
get, even if we don't get a bottom wick, because obviously there's literally no top wick here and no bottom wick, just one way momentum. But if we look to the left, we've got this little bit of a resistance zone. So I would say if we closed here, what I would possibly look for is that pullback, testing that. You can maybe enter, so entering off the pivot basically. And two things are going to happen. It's either going to just carry on to go get that wick, which is what we don't want to see. Otherwise, it should maybe get that as a retest and turn around. And the minute the candle turns and makes the top wick, it should just pump. So that depends. Otherwise, if this just runs like it is now, I won't enter, because this is just very extended now.
Chad, but here's the thing, Chad. Here's the thing. We've talked about gold. We said bullish. We said bullish. If you go back from the start, I said buy. I don't know why this daily is saying bearish. If you were here from the start, we just gave buy levels. Let's see, Chad. Let's see if we can get that retest. Nice break. Let's get that retest. I still feel there's a lot of room here, Chad. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of room here. There's a lot of hair in my nose that needs to get waxed. But, yo. tickles like, feels like a little poodle in my nose with all that hair. Having the case of poodle nose. Chat, I'm going to check now what the chat is saying. I just want to lock in here with gold. Okay. Is gold just going to run here? Chad. Okay, just wait, guys. Patience. We will get our setup here. We still have some time. What time is it now in London? 10 to 11. Has anyone checked the weather in London yet? What does the weather look like in London? If it's very cold, we might see some volume now as it warms up. If it was very cold this morning, what would happen is the traders, their hands start warming up and they actually start trading more. That's why the mornings are slow, and as it warms up, as their hands thaw, they start pushing the buttons. You won't find that on Baby Pips, I promise you. Okay, purple group, I'm just holding for vibes. Chat, I'm not selling out of purple group. That's easy equities. I think Savage is what is the CEO of purple group? Charles Savage. It was just savage when he sold all of his stock at all time. I feel like that was when all of us should have gotten out, but we didn't. But that's also fine. Okay, we've got some implants here. Okay, Chad, I just want to make some calculations here. How much funds do I have to invest here? Let me just divide this. I'm making some big plays here, Chad. Marafi. Okay, Chad. Why are you laughing?
Bad's going all in, yeah.
Chad, yeah, sorry, this is for the stonks, guys. I'm gonna divide it, the value that I can invest here. I'm actually gonna divide it. Implants, I feel like there's some upside. I feel like I should have, when it was down 50%, I should have added more to it, but I'm going to add now. That's also fine. So technically we have that. Sorry, I'm just making my calcs here. All right, so I'm going quite big on Marafe. Marafe is going to be the biggest holding in my portfolio now. Looking at the 1 month, it is looking horrific, down almost 18%. But here we go, Chad. Why am I limited to only so much per transaction? That is crazy. So this might take a while, Chad. Give me 1 second. The limit, but I am doing. Oh, it must be less than that. Okay. I feel like such a G, but the stock is so cheap. Buying over 3,000 shares a pop. Hope I'm not buying into some bags here. Marafi. Okay. Let's just do that thing now. Chad, gold. Gold doing all the things we wanted to, but just out of sync. Completely out of sync, not yeah, had the direction right. Took our first punt this morning, break even.
Yeah, I don't think, for me also, I mean, like, it's actually like 5 to 12. Gold's extended. We missed the entries. You can't do anything about that, so I'm not going to try to force anything now. I'll rather leave it. And I mean, because it's quite extended, if anything, maybe we get a nice reversal in New York session.
Yeah, but remember we said now, fuck, it's Monday. The Mandem. Keeks, you can only buy one stock and you need to hold it for 10 years. What are you buying? Only one stock.
Just as bro, put him in the spot with that one.
One stock. I want to see what... Chad, you can buy one stock. What is it? What are you buying?
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I actually don't know. I
You
don't know
don't
what
know.
they're looking
Okay.
like. I don't know anything on the backside of it. So, like, that's the thing. Honestly, bro, like, stocks and that is still something I actually want to get into. So, I can't actually really give an answer on that one right now.
Would you say you would buy into the Vibe stock for 2Gs?
Hey, there, bro, I'm buying the 2G stock.
To
Watch.
Merafe. Cosmic Crew, now that you say 450% increase to reach all-time highs, I think I'm going to throw this entire bag at it.
The thing is, for me, like,
I'm not going to go with it. Chad, sorry,
like
man.
everyone, they're saying NVIDIA. Like, NVIDIA is an obvious one. But my thing is,
Yo, that thing's extended, man.
but that's my thing. Like, what I always
That
say to
thing.
people, like, I even know that as an investor, if everyone knows about it, you too late to the party. So you needed to come back down a bit before you can buy. You can't buy now when everyone's trying to buy.
Okay, Chad, I'm still just every time going in buying the max allocation here on Merafe. Okay, not going to buy Implats. I'm throwing a bag at Merafe. I might, let me just say I'm going to go heavy. This is one of those, I don't know, had too much beers at a bachelor's. You were supposed to go home, you didn't go home, and now you find yourself buying a very cheap mining stock in South Africa that's down almost 18% on the month. I don't know. Maybe we're doing some tax loss harvesting here where we can, at the end of the year, get some of that tax loss harvesting. But tell the directors of Merafe that I'm rooting for them. Merafe. Chris, what do you think of PPC cement stocks? I haven't even looked at PPC. So if I'm going to give you advice on PPC, which I cannot do, that's why we do the disclaimer. None of this is advice. This for me is vibes. If you take any advice on what I'm saying, you do it at your own risk. PPC, I'll have a look now. Remember, with any, you have insufficient funds to purchase. Oh shit! Go wait. Let me just reduce this. Still to amount to the fees. That's why they clap you with that max allocation. Charles Savage charging your fees here, my bro. Chad, with any stock you buy. Okay, Chad, I did it. I might cry, feeling cute. Might sell out of everything later in the year. But so Merafe is now officially the biggest stonk in my portfolio by a long shot. Okay. When you buy into any stock, Chad, there needs to be, remember, you get 2 cycles very, very quickly. We're still looking at gold. I'm still waiting for that retest. I'm not leaving you guys. It is 11 o'clock. I'm still going to be around for a little bit. Remember, I'm not streaming this afternoon, so I have to get that streaming out of my system. But nonetheless, with any stock, before you invest in it, you need to consider 2 cycles, the business cycle and the economic cycle. Business cycle, that's obviously where the business is in terms of its cycle. Is it Is it an expanding business? Is it a new business? Is it a mature business? So BC, business cycle. That's the first thing you need to consider. There's quite a bit that goes into the business cycle side of things. Then secondly, you need to look at the economic cycle. Let's call it EC. EC, economic cycle, that is where we are in terms of, think about monetary policy, think about what is popping off. For instance, a couple of years ago, electric cars. All of the policy that was coming through Europe, all of the policy that was coming through tax write-offs in the US, all of that was supporting electric cars, electric vehicles, the production of electric vehicles. So in terms of the business cycle, in terms of the economic cycle, during that phase, electric cars made sense. Now, for instance, for me in South Africa, I talked to you guys about 2016, 2018. I still feel that miners are going to pop off in SA. That's why if you look at gold, the moves we're seeing here on gold on the weekly, wait, let me do this. The moves we're seeing here on gold on the weekly, this is something that I forebode, something that I foresaw to happen at one stage or another. Why? Because again, we pivoted. The Fed pivoted. Go back 2016, go back 2018. That is when the Fed pivoted. But anyways, so I foresaw this, and I still feel like the miners in South Africa, when I say miners, I'm talking about mining stocks, are lagging. And I think if you go and overlay those mining stocks, that and the price of gold, that is why I feel like my 90% of my portfolio is miners. It's Exaro, it's Kumba Iron Ore, it is all miners that I am investing in. And it is something that I can get clapped on very hard, or it's something that can really play out and I can smile in a year or two's time. That is the difference between having McDonald's on Friday and having what's the name? A ribeye at Rasa Grill on a Friday. I don't know, Fabs, what do you think of my idea there? Fabs, our local CA in the chat. Miners, bro. If you're thinking locally, mining stonks. Chris, you are ballsy. There you have it, Chad. Absolute balls of steel. Let's actually look at it here. Chad, give me 1 second. Now that he is talking about Let's Go Marafi, Chad, let's quickly look at this. Tungela, I had a lot more faith in this stock. I'm holding quite a big bag on it. I actually bought I bought it here. Once we held this level, that 70, actually ran beautifully, and then I became a bag holder. Ran almost 38% and then into bags. It went from being glad to sad, and that is investing. Exaro. Oof. Yeah, Chad, wait, let's go Marafi. I'm throwing. But again, also remember, Fabs, they've got a very solid divvy, so I'm going to reinvest the divvy. So any downside, I'm going to hedge with the divvy, so to give me a better entry. Chad, might even sell out of Marafi because I'm break even. Let me just see. Let's see. Ooh, okay. There, Chad. Marafi, baby, look at this. Chad, you can't make this up. They don't teach you this in the CFA exam. Look at this. The orange is gold. The orange is gold. So look at this. There were periods. There were periods where Merafe went down. Look at this, and gold went up. But look at the end of the day, Merafe caught up with gold. Check it out. So we technically have some divergence here, Chad. That is why I'm going big on it. Look at this. Look at this. The divergence on Merafe is gold already took all-time highs. If you consider gold already took the all-time highs, Chad, the orange line there. Gold already expanded way past all-time highs. But look at Merafe. Merafe is 43% away from all-time high, from these localized highs. And then in terms of all-time highs, Chad, look at this. Almost 225%. So the expectation here is that at least as a minimum, we need to start breaking. Above here. So as a minimum, there's about 40% in this for me as a minimum. So screenshot this, Fabs. Little inside bet, 1,000 Rand. I'm saying Merafe, forget the x-axis. I'm saying Merafe goes to these localized highs in the next 12 months. Inside bet, 1,000 Rand. Me and Fabs. $1,000 Fabs. The Chad is our witness here. Keegs also just say yes or no. $1,000. Yeah, that's the. I would say that's the only concern for me. Labor, our labor is way too volatile in SA. That's why a lot of these companies move to Argentina, Brazil. Our labor is just way too. One thing about prop trading is the fear of drawdown loss. Okay, Keeks, so you calling it, brother?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna call it now.
Okay. Chad, let's quickly look at it before we call it here. DXY 5 minutes. Let's see what we have here. Keegan that called the bearish move. I'm still technically bullish on the dollar. I'll get very bearish on the dollar once we break below here. Weekly S1 and also that key level. US 30 is still okay. US 30 gap is still relatively open there. Not going to trade it now. NASDAQ still within the Asia range. Gold, beautiful, breaking away from that weekly pivot. Hopefully what we can do now is before NYSE, maybe do something like this, Geeks. I feel like this would be the best. And then we break through 23.45 or even, Chad, little plot twist, break all the way back down here. 23.35, Keeks. That would be.
Yeah, bro.
Still looking for bars, Keeks. Still looking for. Okay. GU relatively volatile, very rangy. What is the yen pairs doing? Okay, you didn't miss much. Yen just going to earn range. Yeah, no, Chad. That is. Gold, Chad. Here's my thing. I think you guys are going to have a massive session during NYSE. Gold is flat on the day. Gold is $5 away from the daily open level, 4.6. So it's got a lot of volume. Keeks, first and foremost, any closing remarks for the chat? We have gone full screen here. Chat to us.
Yeah, guys, I said to you, I think I've been consistent lately the last 2 weeks with the trades, and that purely comes down to not sacrificing my entry criteria and entry points. So being very strict on myself, not taking like half-assed entries. or having a FOMO and basically taking an entry because I see how it's running. So being strict. So yeah, again, not getting the entry we wanted on gold. Trade played out perfectly. But the big thing to take away from it, guys, is remember, it's Monday. It's literally, this is the first session of the week. I do not need to force anything here. So just be patient, take the time, and as you say, the way this thing has moved, you might even just catch the bigger move in the New York session. So yeah, patience is key sometimes when it comes to trading. But I will see you guys a little bit later.
Are you in something? Did you shit your pants? Up syndrome. Just ready to slog some waters and eat some spreadsheets here on a Monday. Chad, nothing much. We took our shot, break even on gold. Go to the start of the session. I said I'm purely looking for buys on gold. And buys we got. The only thing is it's been very jagged to the way to the top. And wouldn't have done anything else in terms of our initial buy here somewhere. But yeah, Keegs, thank you for joining me.
Brother.
Thank you for allowing me on your stream last week. But Jeff is back, Chad. Hopefully I don't see him.
He's taking Michaela to the doctor. He's going to be back at 1.
Chad, okay, if he's not back at 1, I'm not going to join that stream. I've got a lot of admin to catch up on. I'll throw Mo in with Geeks. But yeah, Chad, thanks so much. Again today, hitting over 300 concurrent viewers at one stage, 312. So thank you so much for joining, Chad. And then over to Geeks this afternoon. Peace and love. Keep it clean, keep it real, and we will see you guys.
Ricky on the track.
Yeah, baby. Baby, won't you come my way? Got something I want to say. Can I keep you on my way? But first off, I'ma start by saying this. All hands shots, if you think you can take my bitch. And I'm too turned when I shoot, swear I won't miss. Baby, won't you come my way? Baby, won't you come my way? Baby, this is something you should know. I don't ever chase no hoes. Spotted you had that glow. Watch me pull out all this dough. Take you where you want to go. Flexing on your ex, I know. He ain't never take you out. Barely even left your house. How dare that nigga run his mouth when his pocket's in a drought? The last single he put out didn't even make it out. And he dumb as hell, and I swear his ass don't think. And he disrespect 2 shots and I won't blink. Never really care what the fuck these niggas think. I got deep pockets, I swear my shit's on sync. And he mad as fuck, big Sue up all she sing. And he mad as fuck, big Sue up in her dreams. When he mad as fuck, when they sex she scream for me. Big Sue up, but these niggas should be. Baby, won't you come my way? Got something I want to say. Can I keep you on my way? But first off, I'ma start by saying this. All hands shots, if you think you can take my bitch. And I'm too turned when I shoot, swear I won't miss. Baby, won't you come my way? Baby, won't you come my way?
All I gotta do is put my mind to this shit. Goddamn. Cancel out my ex, I put a line through that bitch. I like all my S's with 2 lines through them shits. Everybody tryna fuck you, but I'm fine with that shit. I never mind, girl, that's just you. I know you work hard for your shit. You know they gon' hate, just don't play no part in that shit. They should call me James, cause I'm going hard in this bitch. We're just so much smarter than them. Maybe I just needed you around me. Drank a lot tonight.